song that someone sent us. Yeah, let's play that song. Alright,
Stone boy. Motherfucker. Stone boy. Stone boy. Stone boy. Motherfucker. Stone boy. For the mic. Yeah, I mean, Scotty was delicious, but ultimately the shit that I had to take to rebirth him into the world wasn't worth the flavor. So that's the last time. No, the last time I'll eat Scotty, I think. Motherfucker. Stone boy. Dance on the street. Stone boy. Motherfucker. Stone boy. Dance on the street. Stone boy. Motherfucker. Stone boy. Stone boy. Stone boy. Motherfucker. Stone boy. Oh my God. Fucker. Shoeless children dance in the street to some horrible music. Stone boy. Shoeless children dance in the street to some horrible music. Dance, shoeless children dance in the street to some horrible music. Dance in the street to some shoeless children dance in the street to some horrible music. Stone boy. Dance, shoeless children dance in the street to some horrible music. Dance in the street to some shoeless children. Shoeless boy. Stone boy. Stone boy. Dance.
Warning. The Drunken Peasants podcast is full of comedic exaggerations, independent thought, insensitivity, and other offensive content. We strongly urge all viewers and listeners to keep their brains in their skulls throughout the entire duration of this podcast. Failure to do so will result in immediate death. If you wish to support this podcast, there are several ways to do so. First, you can sign up for a free audiobook trial at audibletrial.com/drunkenpeasants. Audible is the foremost seller of audiobooks today with hundreds of thousands of titles to satisfy all manner of tastes. Second, if you shop on Amazon.com, please use the Amazon affiliate links in the description section of this video. Every purchase you make helps to support this podcast's existence. Third, please peruse our merchandise and see if any of it strikes your fancy. We sell a lot of t-shirts, so we must be doing something right. One more thing before I go. To make an official submission to the Drunken Peasants, whether it be a video for one of our segments, or fan art, or a picture of you wearing one of our shirts, or anything you think we might want to use on the show, that stuff needs to be sent to the Drunken Peasants Facebook inbox. Please do not send correspondence, as this will be deleted unread. With all that shit out of the way, it's time to begin the show.
Coming to you live from the frigid armpit of America, this is the Drunken Peasants Podcast with Ben and TJ, bringing you opinions of the news from an altered perspective.
Fuck it! Hey, man. You got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
What the fuck are you talking about, atheist? It's okay.
You're nothing, TJ. You're garbage.
I just want to be liked.
You're garbage, TJ.
And now, here are your hosts, Ben and TJ.
We'll do it live. We'll do it live! Fuck it! Do it live! Fucking thing sucks!
Hello, everyone. This is the Drunken Peasants Podcast, episode 234. We made it, guys, to 234.
It happened.
Yep.
We're here.
Yep. And Paul's ego is in the studio. Whew. Paul.
I'm gonna miss Freezy Paul.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy Paul?
Yeah. You know,
Oh, yeah.
When you start talking.
You guys just, like, if I do make a funny joke, just stifle your laughter and look confused tonight, and it'll be just like I'm back home.
Sweet.
Well, I managed to escape the clutches of Mosif Jartelli.
Yeah. How'd you do that?
Well, I'm in the process. I don't know how much I can talk about because, you know, I'm in the process of trying to get that video pulled down because that can't be cool to have that up. You can't kidnap somebody and put a video
Just false
up.
DMCA it.
Yeah. Maybe I'll just false DMCA, our own channel to get it taken down. I actually, he unball gagged me at one point, and I pointed behind him and said, "Hey, look, it's a sissy boy standing behind a porn shop," and he just reflexively turned around to look. And I was able to shuffle away slowly. So here I am.
So he looked for quite a while.
Yeah, well, he had to go investigate. I mean, when Joseph Martelli hears about a sissy boy, I mean, he's got to go see. So,
I thought he was over that, but apparently not, no?
Well, yeah. I mean, it worked for me, so...
Yeah, so everyone remember that. If you see I'm sorry, not Joseph Martelli.
Mosif Jartelli.
Who's that?
If you see...
Who?
I don't know. If you see Mosif Jartelli around, guys, just... point the other way.
Run.
And be like, oh, look, a sissy boy waiting to suck some dick.
What the fuck are you talking about, TJ? Just run away. He fucking kidnapped Paul. Paul is barely alive. Barely.
Paul looks fine. He's fine.
He's barely alive, TJ.
I mean, all he did was ball gag me and then tell me how he wasn't going to rape me. Which was strange. Like he was,
Sounds like reverse psychology to me.
He'd be like, "Man, I'm gonna rape you," and I'd be like, "No, please." And he'd be like, "I'm just. What are you talking about? I'm not gonna rape you." You know, typical Mosif Jartelli. So
I'm going to put you on an island.
yeah. I was kind of hoping I'd get to go to the.
I'm going to send you to a tropical paradise where you can live out the rest of your days in ease and comfort. That'll teach you.
Yeah. Be the only dick on Lesbian Island.
Holy shit. That sounds like a porn.
Yeah, it kind of does.
The lone dick of Lesbian Island.
Yeah, so Mosif, good try, buddy. Good try. But
I'll tell you what, in honor of Paul being here in the studio, I'm going to go ahead and open the toxic chat room.
Toxic chat opening.
So the chat is now
Toxic
open.
chat.
So all you guys need to do is refresh your browsers if you're watching live. I guess if you're not watching live, you can refresh your browser just for fun.
Yeah.
Whee!
But you can't use the chat.
I am ready for the torrent of Shakespearean shit the chat is gonna fucking produce.
Shakespearean. It's awesome.
Poop balls. Poop balls.
Poop balls.
Hitler was awesome. Hitler was awesome. Hitler was awesome. Hitler was awesome.
Want to remind everyone, if you haven't seen the last private show that will be that occurred in April, there's a link in the description to see it on Vimeo On Demand for $10.
There it is.
If you want to check it out.
Worth every fucking penny, too. It was an insane show.
Here's another announcement. So, time to decide, motherfuckers.
Yeah, it's time has come. The walrus
The
said.
time is now.
Yeah. This is the meetup page. Got 105 people going. 95 interested.
185.
185.
Wrong, TJ.
What'd I say?
105.
105?
what it sounded like.
185,
All right, so
TJ.
I meant 185. Got 185 going, 95 interested. Are you 95 people? Time to shit or get off the pot.
Yep.
Yeah, I noticed. I went through the list to see, who looked like an actual person, because people like to make sock accounts on Facebook and do this kind of stuff. But a lot of the people in the 95 are actually from Ohio and surrounding states. So, what's the excuse?
Just non-committal pieces of shit.
You're interested in us, but you don't want to commit to us.
Yeah, they don't want to commit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's time, we want some commitment here.
You just want to have a little fun with us and then be on your way. Is that it? Is that it?
If you want it, you better put a ring on it, bitch.
Yeah. Or at least put a going on
TJ
it.
channels Beyonce.
If you like it, then put a going on it.
Yeah. None of this. What's this interested shit?
Yeah,
Fuck you. No one cares what you're interested in.
I'm mildly interested.
We've all been hurt before, okay? We know what non-committal relationships are like. And
By the way, I believe 185 is beyond the capacity of the venue.
So we may be hanging outside.
This
a little
might
bit
be
too.
interesting. We'll see what happens.
We have a big crowd of people like on the street in front of the venue.
Yeah, you guys might have to cycle in and out.
We tried to get a real nightclub that could have held, this amount and more. Would have had a stage and a sound system, but unfortunately, very difficult.
But this one, as a plus, has arcade games that you can play for free.
Yep.
Yeah.
All you got to do is, drink every once in a while. Have a dinosaur.
You can beat Paul's ass in Street Fighter 2.
It's not going to happen, but okay.
Oh, Paul, I'm gonna fucking beat you in
People
that.
can't fucking handle my
beat him and
Zangief.
don't give him a rematch.
That's the trick, man. If you do beat Paul, gloat like a son of a bitch.
Declare yourself champion.
Don't ever give him a rematch, and let everyone know.
Yeah.
We'll lead a fucking chorus of people being like, Paul sucks, Paul sucks, Paul sucks.
Yeah. I mean, in theory, it's funny, but it's not going to happen.
It'll happen. They'll be down for it. Well, if you don't want that to happen, you better win every match in Street Fighter, bitch.
If you are very good at Street Fighter, then
definitely have to come.
Come to the meetup and whoop Paul's ass.
Yeah, come eat a spinning pile driver. I'll be handing them out all night.
Spinning pile driver.
We'll see, Paul.
Oh, from
We'll see.
Zangief?
That's who I'll be playing,
Yeah.
man. Zangief.
Yeah.
Wow.
Zangief. So pretty much the exact opposite of your actual physical body.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. If I wanted to go that route, I'd be playing E Honda, the big fat sumo wrestler guy.
That is one of the best spammy people to play.
Yeah, you can just,
you just do it like, and that's just like, it's practically indefensible.
Yeah.
What a stupid game. But whatever. I like it. The shirts are still on sale. Coolsville, most popular shirt right now. Coolsville sticker.
It says ended on them, so.
Oh, they're all ended.
Yeah,
actually.
but you can still go.
You can still go. They'll reenact the whatever. It'll start again.
Yeah,
so go buy that shit.
Yes.
But we do have some new shirts coming soon.
We do.
There's a certain manatee situation. You could keep your eyes peeled more.
I saw Super Wheatley. I believe he's the one that drew a picture of me suplexing a manatee.
He did.
That was awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, and maybe that'll be a shirt too.
It should be. It should be.
Also, the artist of the Coolsville shirt, and he is working on a project for us.
He's working on some shit, man. We got new shit coming. New shit coming.
Suplex City.
When are we gonna fucking have a sequel to Dynor? Get Jim Ass to work on a follow-up shirt.
He's a busy guy.
He needs to recapture the magic.
Oh no, dude!
I want to see a
There might just be
pterodactyl
one
version.
Dynor. There might just be one for Jim Ass. There could be his one thing, like the hula hoop or something.
Well, when you birth a masterpiece like Dynor, you don't really have to follow it up, you know.
I love it.
I want to see a sequel. I
love
believe
it
he could do it again.
When I look at the chat and I can see, like, certain comments that are filtered. All these people, they work so hard at spamming, and no one sees their fucking spam but them, and they have no idea.
Yeah,
I mean,
beautiful.
Yeah.
You're wasting your time. Actually, they were to begin with, though.
They were, but now they're like even more.
It's even more so. Yeah, like
it's an insignificant waste of time.
You think people can see what you're typing, but they can't.
Nope.
It's beautiful, and you'll never know who you are.
Yep.
That's the best part of all.
We're talking to you. Yeah, you, that one guy that's thinking, are they talking about me? Yes.
Maybe the greatest gift is they don't know.
Yeah.
Ignorance is bliss.
All right, so time for everyone's favorite news segment.
Time to learn something. All right.
I get to actually be here.
Today, we're learning about Cherry Lips.
Cherry Lips.
Which is a company.
Wow.
Cherry Lips is
sounds...
a Japanese animation studio. They have produced Legend of the Wolf Woman.
Okay.
1, True Stories. Slave Nurses.
Okay.
Slave Nurses. And then it just has their official website and their entry in the Anime News Network's encyclopedia. So it's pretty much, that's it.
Well, if you're looking for some creepy weeaboo porn, Cherry Lips.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Maybe since that was such a short one, we could do one more.
Double learning stuff.
All right, so we're going to do another one.
This looks good. Desavatharum.
What?
What?
It's Desavatharum, dude. Desavatharum. Desavatharum, The 10 Avatars, is a 2008 Indian Tamil science fiction disaster film directed by K.S. Ravikumar. It stars Kamal Hassan.
Ooh, Kamal Hassan.
He's awesome.
Yeah.
Who also wrote the screenplay and story of the film in 10 distinct roles. Asin appears in 2 roles, and Malika Sherawat plays a subsidiary role. The film, which had been under production for nearly 3 years, was produced and primarily distributed by Vinu Ravishadran. Primary filming locations included the United States and across Tamil Nadu, India. In India, the soundtrack of the film was composed by Himesh Reshammiya.
Oh, brilliant!
Yep.
Genius.
And the background score was by Devi Sri Prasad. The plot of the film revolves around bringing together the lives of several individuals, beginning with the 12th century and ending with the 21st century, the main person being a research scientist who develops a bioweapon that makes sure that it is not acquired by a group of terrorists. Several other people also get involved in the process, and all their stories connect after the striking of a tsunami, thus bringing in philosophical views into the picture.
Wow.
I believe
Holy fuck!
I believe that's pronounced tsunami.
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 Tsunami. So yeah, that's That's Dasavatharum.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
All over the
and
world.
The promotional poster is pretty awesome.
Yeah, we're all over the world tonight with the information segment. We got Japanese anime porn and bad Bollywood shit.
Oh, shit. Never mind.
Time to learn something.
Forget that last 3 seconds that happened earlier.
That never happened. I didn't see shit.
Strike that from the record.
Yes.
Paul, edit that out.
Okay.
Piece of shit.
I'm on it, TJ. I'm on it.
Good.
We have a whole bunch of wonderful videos tonight. We'll get to the one that I like best. Actually, we have a few that I'm really excited about that are going to be awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll go into troll or not a troll. So this is when I was actually supposed to do it.
It's going to be a troll. It has to be a troll tonight.
All right, here it is.
Please don't oppress me in the comments.
Hi, my name is Steph Alopod, and today
Steph
I'm gonna talk about
Alopod?
my other kin life. So I'm an
Other kin.
Ammonite kin, which means I'm spiritually and mentally an Ammonite. I've known ever since last week.
I'm sorry,
Troll.
Okay, yeah.
I'm sorry, he's spiritually and what is
He's an Ammonite? I don't even know what that is.
Ammonite? What the fuck is an Ammonite?
I have no idea.
We haven't learned that on the information segment
He
yet.
just said I've known this for a week.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so fake.
Yeah. Ammonite kin.
I'm gonna look up what an Ammonite is, dude.
I wish I could roam the ocean. I've always had a love for water.
Troll.
Okay, yeah,
Sometimes
troll. Yeah, he's doing it in a bathtub.
I've always had a love for water.
For water.
Nah. Man, I'll tell you what.
Ammonites are an extinct group of marine mollusk animals in the subclass Ammonidae of the class Cephalopoda. So
Troll or not a troll, it's not what it used to be.
It's a troll.
Yeah, it's a troll.
Oh, you already played
Definitely
it.
a troll.
Yeah, I was just saying, we're not really getting any. We did have the one with the guy,
Troll or not, troll's over, guys.
We did have the one.
We're done.
We did have the one with the guy who shot the urine up his nose.
That was a good one. Yeah, but
Troll or not a troll
it seems like most of them are
rescinded.
They're pretty
until
fucking obvious.
Some good ones.
Troll or not a troll is dead.
Troll or not a troll is gone forever. Fuck you, DP news segment. You suck. It's amazing how Paul looks exactly like his turd avatar.
Yeah,
I kind of do. Yeah,
like his turd avatar.
I do kind of look like a turd.
Yeah,
Paul's
I've
turd
come to-
doppelganger.
I've come to realize this.
Turd.
I'm okay with it though. I mean, what can you do? What can I do about it?
So, Paul, you're saying you're like shit?
I'm saying I don't mind looking like shit.
You don't mind looking like shit.
Yeah.
So, are you shit, though?
Kinda, yeah.
Okay.
All right. Here's the first video. Glenn Beck mocks Donald Trump by covering his face with crushed up Cheetos.
Stephen Colbert, I think, did that like a few months back.
No, Glenn Beck thought of it.
Okay.
We thought, after seeing Donald Trump on television...
Hold on.
Did Glenn just have a facial?
Okay.
Yeah, doesn't Glenn Beck have an obnoxiously fake tan, or is it just, years of alcoholism that made his face permanently red?
I don't know, but the fact that he got all of his little, fat, middle-aged sycophants to do this with him is just, sad.
Look at these motherfuckers.
I love the dude with goggles, though.
The two guys on the left are perfect candidates for bitch boy slap fight.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
dude. Well, the people that fucking Glenn surrounds himself, these doughy white men, I don't understand. And are they in a facsimile of the White House or something? Are they in the White House doing this? Where are they?
Glenn Beck has that White House set. He has the fake Oval Office with the weird eagles.
It's so creepy.
And skulls.
The fucking creepy fucking Glenn Beck wishes he was president. Ugh.
Glenn Beck's like, if I was president, the Oval Office would be full of skulls. It's like, okay. Then when our enemies come, they'll see the skulls.
Do they have a bowl of crushed up hot fire Cheetos there too? Flamin' hot?
That would burn their face.
How is that going to look like Donald Trump though? He's orange.
not. Yeah, Donald Trump's not Native American, dude. Come on. He's not a red.
Whoa, TJ. Whoa.
What?
little racist there, man.
That was racist.
You're fucking racist, TJ.
Check your privilege, TJ.
TJ called people racist on Twitter.
I'm so
earlier. TJ called people racist on Twitter. He's
Dude,
totally
TJ has
aggressive.
white. Dude, white guilt, TJ.
Well, look how white I am. You'd have white guilt too if you were this white. Come on. I'm like a sheet of fucking paper. If I died and became a ghost, no one would be able to tell.
Your swim goggles.
Is it?
And you stuck your face in Cheetos, crushed Cheetos,
Okay, do it.
that you would look just like Donald Trump in the end.
I believe it was Ben Shapiro who made this observation. And, it does look like that Donald Trump dips his face in Cheetos dust.
Or he could pick it up and
So
slather
funny.
it on. That's what I intend to do.
No. You gotta.
All right, Glenn, just shove your fucking face into the Cheetos.
Wait, what flavor do you have?
I have regular.
You have regular. The puffs or the cart?
What?
Do you have the puffs or do you have the
No, these are
original flavor?
Yeah,
Just shove your fucking face in it.
Do you think these guys all kiss Glenn Beck's ass? Like,
What do they do? They're doing it right now.
Yeah.
This is like what's going on.
do you think they're all trying to like grow bigger chins so that they can be more like him?
Yeah, maybe like within their society, the male with the biggest double chin is like the leader.
The alpha chin.
The alpha double chin.
This is original flavor.
They're like bullfrogs.
Oh.
There he goes. He's going for it.
Why don't you get very good coverage that way?
I think you are.
Why don't you just pick it up and squash it on his face?
Pretty good.
It's
just like him.
It looks like Donald Trump.
You need more forehead. That's why I think you need to do it like, kind of like this.
Like you're washing your face.
So, this is a thing that's happening.
Yeah.
I mean, what are we supposed to? What?
Glenn Beck gathered together all his creepy producers that he cycles in on his show and had them rub Cheeto dust on their face for a segment.
And then he's like, don't we look like Donald
We're like
Trump?
He's ridiculous.
Wait, they're all falling off.
Unlike us, the people who rub Cheetos all over our face, we're not ridiculous.
Do I have any?
We got Jeffy.
and so you lots of fear.
Jalapeno.
What?
It's a little
You don't look.
What?
You look like you've been hit.
Come on, fat ass, rub the cheese on your face.
Snowball, Pat.
Really?
Yeah.
How about now?
Now wait a minute. The only
So
one.
daintily he touched it.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Cheetos.
This is cringy as fuck.
What
Yeah.
the fuck, guys? Come on.
This happened. Like, this is a thing.
Look, I understand if you guys thought, like, man, this is going to be funny. But, like, when you sat down and watched it, you should have realized, like, oh, wait, it's not.
Yeah, we were just talking about that last night, about videos that never get uploaded.
Yeah, sometimes you make a video, you look at it, you're like, oh.
Oh, wow, this is bad. Let's not.
I made a mistake with this one. Glenn, this is one of those times, man.
Make it even better. Is that what I look like? Do I look like that?
Like Trump?
Yours is a little bit more fully, evenly covered.
Yeah, I think you have to press your face in it.
Yeah, see, they're sucking
So you
Glenn's
go to
dick.
the-
Yeah, you're the best at this Cheeto stuff, Glenn, man. We can't really...
Don't no one shove their fucking face
Yeah.
into a bowl of
Dude,
Cheetos like you, man.
Glenn's got it down pat, man. Like they do this every episode. Whatever Glenn says, they just go. They truly are fucking parents. They're like, oh, Glenn, you're so right.
Glenn's right.
Yeah, Glenn, you did it best, man. We can't figure out how to put our face in. Maybe Glenn's face is just naturally oilier than everybody else's.
Parties.
He's got a greasy face.
You are almost a twin, a doppelganger, if you will.
Hey,
of
Paul.
Donald Trump.
Paul, I got an idea for a great video we could do.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll fucking cover ourselves in chocolate so that we can look like Obama. What do you think?
Yeah, good idea, man. We'll get some Yoo-Hoo and dunk our faces in it, and we'll look just like Obama.
I know. Yes.
He usually doesn't get that much.
Is he eating some?
I would be.
I've been eating face.
Here's Jeffy now with his full face inside. Jeffy, you're not supposed to eat it.
Is that the jalapeno?
He is eating it. Why wouldn't he eat it? They're fucking
Did he
Cheetos.
fucking-
coverage is
he
very
liked
good.
it.
Hold on, no, wait. When it comes to Cheetos, it's not, hey, you're not supposed to be eating it. Actually, that's what you're supposed to be doing with it.
Yeah.
What you're not supposed to be doing is using it to cover your face so that you can make, like, the world's
Okay, I'm saying
worst
he's so
Trump
fucking
joke.
fat. He's so fucking fat. He's doing this thing on the show, and he's still like, "There's food here.
Yeah.
I'm putting my face in food. I better eat some."
Dude, if I was putting my face in a bowl of Cheetos, damn right I'd be eating them.
Have you no shame, TJ?
Like, I'm just glad that I'm on a show that doesn't force me to debase myself. You know
Oh
what I
yeah,
mean?
like the fisting thing.
Oh yeah.
That's less embarrassing than this. Come
Is
on.
it? Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think
Look,
it would have been a harder
here's-
sell.
here's
Paul,
the
we want
reason.
you to rub Cheetos all over your fucking face.
Here's the reason, though. You getting fisted was actually entertaining to most
true.
people.
That's true.
This that we're watching now is only entertaining with us commenting over it and even then, like, you know, only a bit.
No,
it's
Glenn
like-
has by far
I
the
need a little
best
more of
coverage
that.
so
You
far.
have to push your
Glenn
face
is the
into it.
master at it.
You really have to push your face
I
into it.
did.
You got a lot of down weight you could put down on that.
Damn, Glenn.
So he puts down his underlings to keep them in place.
Yeah.
You know, they sycophants, they're like, Glenn's like, oh, you're fat, unlike me.
Yeah.
Wow.
Glenn, the picture of fucking health.
Yep.
Thank you.
We should get them to come on our podcast. All 4 of them.
Yeah.
It'd be the 4 of us and the 4 of them together. Be a good show.
No.
I'd rather just get like one of his sycophants and like try and pin him down on what it's like to work with Glenn Beck.
Yeah.
Get Jeffy on here.
It's kind of like taking a bath in a big tub of snot every day.
Yeah, since he's used to it at the end too, you could just fist Jeffy. All right, Jeffy, drop your drawers.
Dude, I'd stick
you know the drill.
I'd stick my fist in there, and I wouldn't even be touching the sides. I'd hear like you'd hear wind. It'd just be like tumbleweeds be coming out.
Jeffy's cavernous asshole.
Glenn Beck crawls in here.
Here's the issue.
He gets in the fetal position and rocks back and forth
honestly,
inside my asshole.
Isn't it the other way, really?
And Glenn Beck uses me like a tauntaun. When it gets cold, he just crawls up my butthole and snuggles up.
I do want to mention, TJ, that Mr. Zygo's in the chat room.
Oh no,
Who's
Mr. Saigo?
Who's Mr. Mr. Saigo? I thought
Saigo.
I banned him. What the fuck is he doing in
He
there?
probably just made a new account. There he is, right there. See?
Oh, what a turd!
Back, dude.
Fuck you, Mr. Saigo. You're a piece of shit. You're gone, bitch.
Nope. Back.
Fuck you, Mr. Saigo.
Coming back, TJ.
Fuck you.
Flaming hot.
Yeah, I know. That's too bad, isn't it?
Which is going to hurt. It's going to physically hurt me.
Man,
in
that's a
addition
shit.
to
Oh,
that, it's
shut
red.
up.
It's not even orange.
Shove your fucking fat face into the goddamn Cheetos.
Oh, it'll turn orange on my
Just
face.
do
Dab
it.
a little bit.
Oh, fucking Glenn had to eat some
Don't get it in
too.
your eyes.
Well, I have goggles on.
Did we read the packages? Does it say Cheetos are not
Oh
for
my
your
God!
eyes?
Just do it.
No, it doesn't say that.
Let's get this painful shtick
come
over
on.
with. Come on.
No, push it in. No, start on one side. No. Start on one side.
Yeah, just
Got
do
the
it.
jalapeno.
Okay, good.
Just do
That's
it.
Got
bitch.
the
That's brave.
jalapeno.
Okay, now wait. Now you need it on the
Okay,
forehead.
let's just talk about what really happened here.
Yeah.
Glenn Beck one night was sitting at home and he was like, you know what turned me on? If I got all my fat, stupid underlings to roll around in Cheetos. Get all Cheeto dusty.
Oh, yeah.
How can I convince them to do it? Oh, I know. We'll say it's an attack on Donald Trump. Yeah.
Because he's orange.
Oh, so it's also what's gonna happen next. He's gonna have to like lick their faces clean. He's like, I gotta clean you up. I'm gonna lick you clean,
That's
boy.
the aftermath you don't see.
I think this is the worst attempt at an attack on a political figure ever. Like because really like it's just them that look stupid. Like they're the ones rolling their faces in crushed up Cheetos. Like I don't really see how this. Yeah, Donald Trump is orange. You probably could have just said that. It would have been worse.
If one of them even like if one of them came up and he kind of looked like Trump, like wow, really kind of does, then it'd be like, oh, it works. I see what they're saying with this.
Yeah.
But since none of them look vaguely like Trump on any level, kind of just falls flat.
Yeah,
Okay, because the comment was just meant to be insulting. It's not supposed to be fucking accurate.
Oh, yeah, now this is good.
Okay,
See,
this-
when
that's
you
good.
roll your face in it, it works.
Yeah, if this was orange, he would look just like Donald Trump coming out of
There it
this,
is.
I'm thinking.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's funny.
That looks like Donald Trump on the first day when he comes out of the tanning bed.
Like immediately, right? Like
Right?
Immediately, yeah.
He's
Someone's
day
laughing.
one on the tanning bed.
you're
I'm
day-
day 2 or 3.
4 maybe.
Day 4?
Yeah.
am I looking in the mirror right now?
What's going on?
Dude, when you go near Glenn Beck, you recoil in fear.
You see that strange little moment they had there?
Yeah, it was almost like they were contemplating a kiss or something.
And
for
then they
like a
backed
split-
away.
Yeah,
It was like, oh shit, we're on camera right now.
Can't kiss right now.
Wait till we're in the green room.
Never in the studio. Never in the studio.
To get another, time to get another tan.
Right. I'm.
Oh, my
Oh,
gosh,
dude.
look at that.
Yeah, you don't want to open
Oh,
your eyes.
absolutely.
Yeah, you
But
want to
the
like
secret
wash that
is-
off while the goggles are on.
Those are flaming hot Cheetos.
Yeah, those are actually kind of spicy.
Oh, look at the resemblance. Spot on, guys.
Yep.
Looks
dead on.
just
Next-
like him.
Next, they should give each other. They should wear dead cats on their head to give them the Donald Trump hair.
Yeah. You know, if they actually went that other extra step and put roadkill on top of their heads, maybe this would work, actually.
Yeah, like if you're going to do this, don't just half-ass it and get 3 bags of Cheetos. Like, put on the fucking Donald Trump suit, get a fucking bad toupee and do it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, and let the Cheetos just be the facial tan. But, you know.
And I think Donald has mastered this. You have to roll. You
The
have to roll
raccoon
your
look
face
is
in it.
perfect.
You have to roll your face in it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you don't.
This is how you learn, right?
What?
It's like, can I please go wash my face? This burns so
Yeah.
badly, Glenn.
Glenn, may I be excused?
That was interesting.
Next one here. Cop helps drunk man find his marijuana.
Cool.
And then arrests him.
Aw.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, yeah. I lost a little bit of marijuana today. Where at? Somewhere around here.
That's awesome.
Gone. I think, well, you know what? How do you know you lost it? You ain't got it on me.
Because I ain't got it on me.
What, did it fall out of your pocket, maybe?
Why would you volunteer his information, man?
He wants that weed back.
He's not going to get it back, though.
No.
Well, you know what?
Excuse me,
He
officer,
tried.
I lost my weed. Can you help me find my weed, please?
I love how the officer's questioning him in a way that gets him to continue to self-incriminate, too. He's like, well, was it in your pocket? Like, he wants him to say, yes, it's my weed, and it's somewhere here on the lawn. Well, what do you...
I found it for you.
What do you know?
Cool. Give it back to him. Let him
Now
fucking
you're
smoke
under
that
arrest.
shit.
No, I can't throw it back down. All right. So what else?
They're not going to show him get arrested?
I know, what?
Does he get arrested? I don't know.
Apparently.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Wow, what a...
What a fucking place to cut a video.
Yeah, I know.
And then nothing more happened.
Yep.
No, he did get arrested. I read the story.
What a dick cop.
Yep.
Hey, officer, you suck.
Here's a story about an 11-year-old in Talladega that shot someone who was robbing his house.
Cool.
It's kind of weird, though. I think the guy was already outside and running away. So I don't think this is necessarily a justified shooting, but we'll see. It's redneck as fuck, too. Just wait till you see it. News you can trust.
With a gun, if you can get
The
out my
Beast,
house.
age 12.
11-year-old Chris Gaither was home alone Wednesday morning when he heard a noise. Someone had broken into his house.
I just want to point out that an 11-year-old has quick access to a firearm in this house.
Well, it's a good thing he did. He saved the day.
Yeah, he shot the guy in the back while he was running out the door.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, sometimes...
Gotta defend your property, Ben.
Sometimes justice is dirty, Ben. Sometimes
Scared,
justice is dirty.
Chris grabbed a 9mm handgun.
When he's come downstairs and told me he was gonna kill me and F you, all that.
The intruder made it out the front door with a hamper in hand. That's some
stealing their dirty laundry.
Yeah, that's all he could get before the 11-year-old showed up with a Glock.
Yeah, and fucking wasted
This is
him.
the most embarrassing criminal.
Chris started firing off bullets as the intruder was...
Wait a minute.
Bullets.
He started firing off bullets?
Bullets everywhere.
Kyle Berger.
Lots of bullets flying round and abouts and abouts and arounds.
To jump this fence, Chris's 12th and final shot hit the bad guy in the leg.
I shot through the hamper there.
So
He was firing indiscriminately.
The kid wasn't even aiming. He was just firing.
Bow!
After 11 stray shots, he got lucky with the 12th.
Yeah.
And nailed the dude in the leg.
Luckily, it looks like he lives kind of in the middle of nowhere. But this could have easily been like a fucking packed neighborhood, and it'd be a different story. 11-year-old lets off 11 wild shots trying to chase off a burglar and kills 3 children.
That'd be awesome.
And it was a full metal jacket bullet.
Full metal
Went straight through
jacket.
the bag of him in his leg. And he started crying like a little baby.
Started crying like a little baby, and then I went back in my bedroom and I jerked off.
Maybe that learned his lesson.
When I pulled the gun out on him, I guess he didn't think it was a real gun because he didn't worry about it. He just kept on walking.
The police have not released the name of the suspect, but Chris's mother says this man has robbed their house before. They don't know him personally, Chris credits his stepdad.
We only know him from the previous robberies.
Yep.
For his shooting skills.
Yeah, play zombies for target practice.
You need to work a little harder.
Yeah, you fucking it took you 12 shots to hit him once.
12 wild shots. Who knows where they landed to get one guy in the leg.
Acid Hound.
To keep him from stealing a fucking hamper full of laundry or whatever the fuck was in it.
Guard.
I hope you learn your lesson from coming to his house trying to steal stuff.
In Talladega, Kyle Berger, WVTM 13 News.
Bullets.
Good job with them bullets.
Bullets.
If he got shot robbing a house, I think he learned his lesson at that point.
Well, maybe.
I don't know.
I mean, you gotta be pretty fucking dumb. I mean, to rob that house at least again. Maybe he'll move on to other easier, softer targets.
I don't know. He probably just realizes now that the person with the access to the gun in the house can't hit the broadside of a barn. So, you know, I'll probably go back and steal another hamper. You little fat fuck.
I looked at some of the other news stories that people send to us. A lot of them we've already used. Some of them we can't necessarily use. And then I went to CNN, and then there's just the same garbage.
Oh,
there.
CNN.
Slow news day.
Yeah, so we're going to move on to crazy people. TJ, we were thinking earlier, what if Mosif Jartelli went to the Columbus Zoo and talked to the manatee there?
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be pretty awesome since they're buds now.
Yeah.
You know.
And we'll touch on that later.
Of course.
Yeah. So that's what they call foreshadowing.
Sure, fadowing. It's good stuff.
All right, here's the first video we're going to get into.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi,
my name
Brett.
is Brett Keane from God TV
How you doing,
Radio.
buddy?
Make sure you check out all my YouTube channels, including my Facebook and Twitter, and connect with me.
Damn, Brett.
Also,
You really
don't
need to fucking
forget-
go back to the dark fucking lighting. I'm starting to see Brett's fucking, like, form, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, the splotchy skin,
Yeah.
dude. Like,
Yeah, dude. He looks like a potato. His head looks like a fucking potato, dude.
Ugh.
Check out my brother, the rock star.
And just like a potato, he
His
has no
link,
teeth.
as well as everything, can be found in the description of every video that I've ever made. Make sure that you leave supportive compliments.
Every video he's ever made, including the ones he's tried to erase from history.
Yeah.
Brett, there's this new invention called a neck. I want you to look into getting one of those. I mean, like, your head literally is so bulbous and massive that it just kind of coalesces in the body.
Did you see the video of him flexing recently?
No, I didn't.
No.
Oh my God, it was disgusting.
He had some flabby tricep going on.
Dude, he had like this blue filter and he's got no shirt on and he's just like flexing, his nipples are all out. It was gross.
Oh, his nipples.
Oh, dude, I feel unclean hearing that.
Oh.
He's got big old silver dollar nipples too. Like big old silver dollar flapjack nipples, dude.
Oh,
I'm ashamed to
Flapjack.
admit that I want some fucking silver dollar pancakes now. Cause
Dude, you are gross. I mean, like, if that triggers your hunger, you're like, oh, that sounds good.
Man, big
Brett
old bumpy
Keane's
Brett Keane nipple, yeah.
Well, I just started thinking about the pancakes, man.
Ugh. Okay.
Someone make me some pancakes.
Make them yourself, you lazy fuck.
Well, I'm doing a show. Yeah.
Because he deserves it. He's a prodigy.
Who?
Today I'm going to praise Mr. Joseph Martelli.
Okay.
The fucking dream team is here.
Yep. Nobody does a death threat like good old Joseph Martelli. Like what a guy to fucking snuggle up to. Like a dude that's been dropping vague death threats for a week.
Yeah,
and killing people.
And a guy who makes a video every hour, and most of them are just about like Joseph Martelli here, about to eat a sandwich.
Yeah.
Ham and cheese.
Filming the
Good.
sidewalk.
You know, he fits
Joseph Martelli here, standing in front of a brick wall. Just want to let you guys know I'm just another brick in the wall. Joseph Martelli.
Use guys.
He fits the most important criteria for somebody that Brett Keane will support, though. He doesn't like us.
Yeah.
So really, that's all he needs.
Joseph
Do you hate the drunken peasants?
Situation.
I seen that a lot of atheists were hassling him out there, making him out to look like some kind of psycho, crazy nut.
No, that's him doing
He
that.
is.
That's him doing that.
Yeah. And Brett makes a lot of points that we're going to be able to talk about. So we may end up getting through most of this video because he addresses us directly.
Cool.
In this video.
Sweet. Thanks,
and
Brett.
it's not the first time that atheists have passed propaganda and harassed the shit out of God believers.
Yeah. We're harassing him.
Yeah.
That's exactly how it's working.
He's talking about how he's coming to Columbus and we're not going to do shit and blah, 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 blah. And then he's posting pictures of his Bible with a gun on it. Yeah, but we're the ones harassing him.
I'm just looking at Brett's bulbous fucking hands now. Like, Brett, you really need to fucking hide that shit. You know, I might have said
you can
before,
see the wart. There's the wart.
Oh, you can,
I don't
dude.
know if he's behind you guys. If it's behind you guys, for the other people.
You might have to take us off the screen for a second, Ben, so everyone can see this wart on his hand.
It's fucking ginormous, dude.
And this has been here for like more than a decade,
at
right?
least year. Yeah. Well, I remember seeing it. Yeah, in like maybe 2007, 2000.
Brett, go back to the fucking shadows, Brett. Go back to the fucking shadows where you belong.
Here's another invention you might be interested in: gloves.
Yeah, or wart remover.
Yeah, wart remover.
Yeah,
I'm assuming he's tried that. I would hope he's tried that.
Fuck no, he hasn't tried.
They
He's
can
so
freeze them off too,
dude.
Yeah, but that
Brett is
costs
so
money.
fucking cheap. He would not spend money on that. Yeah, just a little wart.
This is just my beauty mark. I'm like Sandy Crawford.
Is Brett missing a finger too?
No, I don't.
I only count 4 fingers on the wart hand. Am I wrong?
I don't know. I don't know.
I think it's off to the side.
Oh, there they are. Okay.
There it is.
Delusional, psychotic, violent, horrible, and all that.
Hold on. Yeah, I wanted to play the video, but is he still talking about atheist? Delusional, psychotic? Hold on, but you're saying Joseph Martelli is a cool guy?
He is the picture of mental health.
Do you
Ben.
know what the fuck you're talking about at all? Do you do any research?
Do you know what he did to me, Brett? Do you know the things that he did to me, Brett? How dare you?
And I figured,
Hey, that was Mosif
well,
Chartel.
Oh, yeah,
if
that was
saying
Mosif.
bad
Never
shit
mind.
about him. My philosophy is always get to know the person, find out what they're actually about. And 9 times out of 10, they usually turn out to be great and wonderful people who just unfortunately found themselves in a
Yeah, okay, until 3 weeks from now when you hate each other.
Yeah. He's a great person who just unfortunately found himself in a position of making death threats online, you know?
Brett, you are not friends with 90% of the people you have met. You're not even cool with pretty much anybody.
It's going to be fucking awesome covering on this show when you and Joseph hate each other in 2 weeks. It's going to be fucking great, Brett. Thank you for this content.
terrible circumstance of interacting with atheists. I would like to suggest to my
whiner.
Christian, Muslim, Jewish audience out there, not the atheists who are subscribed to me, as well as pagans and Hindus, to go over to Joseph Martelli's YouTube channel.
Okay, so Brett Keane's audience of what, 100 people?
Such a diverse audience, though. Did you hear
You know,
that?
it contains atheists, Christians, Jews,
Pagans,
Hindus, pagans,
Zoroastrian,
Muslims,
Amish,
Jainists.
Amish people,
and
even
Amish,
watch him.
yeah.
Amish people broke their vow of no technology and bought a fucking iPad, and they all huddle around it
just to watch Brett.
To hear the word of Brett.
You know, it seems like Brett Keane only has, 100, 200 people watching his videos, but really, it's a bunch of groups of people who all huddle together watching it.
Do you think he legitimately has any fans?
No.
Fans?
No.
Maybe,
that's what I
maybe
mean,
a couple? I don't know.
Atheists use view remove bots to make his videos seem like less people have watched them.
And everything's manipulated
If
against
you
Brett.
went to Times Square and you asked people, who's Brett Keane? Everyone knows.
I was just in Times Square 2 days ago.
Yeah, you could just go. You could have gone to people and
should
be
have
like,
asked.
What do you think of Brett Keane? And they'd be like, "Oh, Brett Keane?
Yeah, he's awesome. Well,
He's great.
They actually had his picture up on one of the big screens there.
Yeah.
So
Brett's going to introduce his own fragrance.
it was Brett Keane Day in Manhattan. Everyone was celebrating.
Manatee.
Everyone was eating mac and cheese. They, all the street vendors, they were selling mac and cheese out of their cart.
Essence of manatee.
And let him know that God is good and that he is loved and people are there for him. He's been going through a lot of hell, and as believers in Jesus Christ, we should show our love to a fellow brethren, brother, sister, sibling, so on. It's just the right thing to do.
You're such a nice guy, Brett.
I did a live show yesterday, and Joseph actually came in for a little bit, but I don't...
He came in what, Brett?
Yeah, because you probably weren't there, Brett. You just have other people do your fucking shows for you, you lazy fucking sack of fucking shit.
Joseph Martelli wants you to come in him, Brett.
Hangouts, I get a lot of people. He's probably so paranoid and aggravated because of how fucked people have been treating him that he...
What? No, I think he's just fucking paranoid in general, Brett, because he's a crazy person.
Does anyone feel like watching Brett, that this is like we're watching like true Hollywood stories about the Pillsbury Doughboys descent?
He probably has trust issues. I've got trust issues too. If somebody invited me into a live show and I walked in there and there's 20 people sitting there, you know, looking at me all funny, I probably would have got a little nervous, some anxiety, and left too, which he ended up doing. He stuck around for a little bit.
Poor Joseph Martelli.
However, he and I talked, and he said that he would allow me to do an interview with him.
Be a beautiful conversation.
And get to know him even better. And I think that that's great and wonderful.
Got to know him even better.
Hopefully, in the future, he will participate in my shows.
So it's
I will
fucking
most likely
Brett's
make
latest
him a
fucking
moderator
victim.
of the room.
Yeah.
That,
And when you make him a moderator,
yeah,
dude, you guys are gonna hate each. Like, look, Brett, just can you just turn off the fact that you're Brett Keane for a second and just objectively look at the patterns of your life and realize that in 2 to 3 weeks, you and Joseph Martelli will either not care about each other or you will hate his guts.
Yeah, I mean, just look at all of the fucking people that used to be friends with you that now hate your fucking guts. Fucking G-Man, all the people that you brought in that first like religion debate show now want nothing to do with you. Like it's just even people you know in your personal life, like J-Dubs, who's supposed to be your best friend. Like
His son.
Yeah, you used to call him fucking Brett Keane Jr. and talk about how he was like your adopted son. Even him you've had like 18 falling out with in the last 3 or 4 years. Like this is the like I'm really looking forward to the Joseph Martelli stabbed my back video that's coming.
Way if anybody yells at him or screams at him from the atheist community, he will be able to promptly kick them out of the room and have just as much control as me, who is the master of the live hangouts.
Brett, you ain't the master of shit, dude.
People, Joseph,
wait,
because
you're the master of live hangouts?
I am a Google Plus expert, TJ.
Brett, like we've said it on the show about 1 million times, but half the time when you do a hangout, you start it. Then when even one person comes in, you're like, okay, I gotta go eat a sandwich and take a shit and check out my kids and get Dawn to give me a blowjob, and then I'll be back.
You guys keep this fire
I'll
rolling.
pop in from time to time.
Yeah, keep the good conversation rolling, though.
You know, maybe I can make my 15 cents on this.
Yeah, the weird socially anxious misfits that are drawn to Brett Keane's videos are really going to fill time well.
I'm here in the
Is Brett coming back?
Where's Brett?
We're gonna get to the next part where he claims there were a lot of Drunken Peasants fans in his hangout.
I'm sure.
And they had some helpful feedback.
Yeah.
So we'll get to that in a second.
I'm sure
they did. Senses tingle when I'm around you. Something
Oh
tells
shit!
me
I have a
that
French vanilla situation.
You're a good guy who's just trying to do the best you can in life. If
Yeah.
I'm wrong, then God
Was that his
forbid.
early morning vodka?
Yeah, I was going to say, what kind of alcoholic beverage are you sucking down on now, you fucking retard?
As many of you
Oh,
know,
yeah. You can't smell the vodka on my breath.
Have we talked to our audience about that?
I don't think so. Brett uploaded a video like last week where he was like, all right, guys, I fucking had it. I'm going to let you guys vote on whether or not Brett Keane stays on YouTube. All you got to do if you want me gone is to thumbs down this video. And then he's like, he picks up a beer and he starts drinking it, and you can see the label on it. It's like not your dad's root beer.
Yeah.
It's
not your dad's
alcoholic root
beer.
beer. And he's like, by the way, before anybody starts talking shit, this isn't a beer, okay? Unless you consider root beer a beer. It's a fucking alcoholic root beer.
Right.
Yeah, it's 6% alcohol by volume.
Why would you feel the need to lie about that? Like, what's the problem with you saying, hey, I'm just having a hard root beer real quick? Like, why are you hiding your fucking alcohol consumption?
I don't know.
doing a video series about my.
By the way, that video was taken down.
Of course.
Like
2 days.
Within 24. I thought you said, was it within 24 hours?
It might have been within 24 hours of
but
being up.
At any rate, you know, once it became clear that, yes, people genuinely did just want him to leave YouTube, he's like, damn vote bots, fuck this video. And by the way, if he genuinely believes that atheists use vote bots to downvote his videos, why would he ever make a video like that?
Yeah.
Why enable fucking votes then? If he truly believes he's the victim of some fucking heinous attack.
And I mean, like, did he think for even a moment that the people were going to be like, you know, we
stay, Brett, please.
We don't want Brett Keane gone.
Yeah, like I saw the video. It had been up maybe 12 hours when I saw it, and the fucking likes bar looked like a Sith lightsaber.
Okay.
Already. Like, it was just, it was fucking red all the way.
These are fucking Brett's fucking half-baked Machiavellian schemes that always fucking embarrassingly and almost movie-like fucking backfire on him. Like, he's like, you know what he was expecting? He was expecting everyone to be all like, no, Brett, we love you, stay. And then instead it was like, get fucked, Brett.
Yeah, thank God. Thank you for doing this. Vote down. Yeah, get off of YouTube, you fat fucking piece of shit.
That's why me and Paul Zigo kind of want to make a Brett Keane movie.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about that some other time.
Life. The blessings that I have, as well as my regrets.
What fucking blessings?
Through social media, as well as in my personal life. I still have to take the time.
You know, when you asked that question, Scotty, I was kind of like, well, at least he's still alive. But I'm like, oh, well, actually, in his case, no, it's not a
okay.
blessing.
We've offered this man literally $1,000 to show his team. and we know he's dirt fucking poor. He fucking lays around a room in fucking abject poverty. And we offered him legitimately $1,000, and he did not take us up on it. That offer.
Brett, that offer still stands, by the way. Show us your fucking mouth.
Yep.
Go give us one of these.
Give us a big toothy grin. Man.
Yeah, and if you in fact, I mean, like, just do it. Honestly, like whatever's in there will give you the money.
Yeah.
We just want to see,
because it's my contention that you're a 38-year-old man who's completely fucking toothless, completely not a tooth in your mouth, dude. At least not a visible tooth, not a front tooth.
I know you can't see all my face right now, but Brett Keane is only 3 to 4 years older than me.
Yeah. He's 2 years older than me.
Yeah.
It's almost
I can
unbelievable.
assure you that I look young enough to be Brett Keane's son.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, yeah.
I agree.
So, yeah, that's pretty fucked up.
And answer all the questions Tommy from the Bronx has given me, which I will continue on my series here at a later date. And
what a riveting series.
Series.
We're all waiting.
Dude, we
like
followed the
to
Brett
ask me
Keane shit. I didn't even know there was a
questions, feel free to do
series.
so, and
series.
I will answer everything depending on if
You're not
I
gonna
feel
answer
like
shit,
you're not
Brett.
being an asshole. I don't like
and
assholes
to translate that from Brett's speech, he'll answer any question that doesn't bring up any fucking of the obvious shit that he's pulled in the past. That's how Brett gets around that. But if you want to ask a question about, Brett, when do you feel closest to Jesus Christ? He'll answer that one for you.
Yeah. Brett's a good guy. I love him.
Yeah, because the answer doesn't fucking matter. That's
but if they
why
ask
I'll answer it.
a genuine question like, Brett, weren't you like an atheist again 2 weeks ago? Or, Brett, didn't you put up a video a couple of days ago asking people to downvote your video because you were leaving? What happened to that? Oh, no, you don't harass me. Banned.
kind of attention. If your question is good or it's fun, playful, that's fine. But if it's like,
playful.
oh, so when did you look in the mirror and find out that you were a manatee situation? If it's a question like that, I won't even fucking say your name in a video.
Oh, shit, you won't even say your
goes
fucking name, people.
You won't even have the honor of Brett Keane saying your name.
Wow.
Against what it is that you want.
High honor.
Every one of you out there, you want to get seen, you want to get heard. And if you act like an idiot, you get nothing from me. I'm willing to feed you. I'm willing to give you some internet cookies, but you gotta be somewhat fucking average
Brett,
way normal.
I don't know if you know this, but your internet cookie jar is fucking empty.
Yeah.
Dude, no, it's empty. It's fucking broken, dude. It's on the ground.
There's not even a crumb in that son of a bitch.
There's literally nothing that you could give to another YouTuber that would be useful to them. Like everything.
No, it'd be a detriment.
Actually, that's not true. You've given so much to us, Brett.
Oh, well, you know what? Yeah, you know what? I retract it. You're right.
Yeah. But you can't, not intentionally. There's nothing you can bestow upon them. There's only things that can be taken out of you. Like, you're like the shit lemon that keeps producing fucking, like, somehow good lemonade on our show.
Yeah. So I guess if you're talking about YouTubers out there who are looking to cover a fat irrelevant loser that at one point was popular for a brief spark of moment until people figured out what a fucking piece of shit he was. Like, if that's what their channel's based around, then you're a fucking gold mine. Beyond that, like, you've got nothing to offer. Nobody's asking you for a fucking shout out. What would a shout out from Brett Keane accomplish at this point?
Nothing. It's literally, it's almost like negative. I mean, like, it just carries like a stigma with it, if anything.
Dude, I would actively like block the channel he shouted out and be like, nope, this channel shit.
Or Beyond.
Beyond.
When I was sitting in my live room yesterday, which I've made public over on my God TV radio show.
If it wasn't public, no one would come.
Watch that now. The 6-hour show that I did yesterday.
Oh, Jesus.
6 hours?
We had a lot of good
How
Christians
fucking riveting.
in. We had some non-believers in. A couple of non-believers that were in my room were very interesting. I really enjoy a YouTuber by the name of Chance. He and I talk about politics, theology, even discuss a little bit of science. I met some new people. They seemed like they were pretty cool. I enjoyed the company of a person called Rebecca.
Yeah, just let me make a mental note of those names real quick, because there will be an attack video about those people soon. Chance and Rebecca. I'm looking forward to the Chance and Rebecca diss video that's coming within a month.
Chance is a fucking idiot.
Smart non-believer. That's usually what I prefer. I prefer challenging non-believers, people who are actually smart.
Few
not the
people can
dumbass
intellectually
little
challenge Brad.
muffins out there who would be willing to piss on each other's face and stick bananas up their ass just to get attention. I'm talking about the adults out there who can actually handle themselves in a conversation.
Yeah.
I had a lot of Drunken Peasants fans
just
come in
like
my room.
just like that time you came in to you came on our show. Well, the 2 times, I guess 3 actually. You came on our show, and each one of those times, you of course handed us our ass.
Yeah,
because you're an adult.
Okay, this is the same guy. If he said something to us, we would respond to what he said. Every time we directly asked Brett a question, it would just be like, huh? Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, French vanilla situation coming on. I gotta get out of here for 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, anybody that watches any of your appearances on the show and thinks you came out smelling like roses is a fucking retard. Like, you looked so bad, so much worse than you did before. Every time, it's like stages. Every time you came on our show, you fell to a new low. So what is this like? Yeah, you like confronting people. You like debating. Like, when you're given the chance to debate, you clam up and make an ass of yourself.
Yeah, like, we couldn't even get you to address any actual issues. All you wanted to do was talk about bullshit drama the entire time.
Yeah, your big fucking trump card was dissing on TJ and Scotty's father, which blew up spectacularly in your face when it was revealed that your dad's a fucking deadbeat piece of shit.
Most of them were illiterate, stupid, uneducated fuck ducks, but there was a couple of them that actually pointed out
illiterate?
something.
Have you ever read your own book?
I've noticed.
Look
but I
at
didn't
you.
know.
Judging by your writing, Brett Keane, you have no fucking place to call anyone illiterate, dude. Your fucking vocabulary is like on a 5th grade level, it seems.
To give a fuck to talk about was that the Drunken Peasants show. Of course, everybody knows that I think that it's boring and stupid and just filled with a bunch of
Yeah,
fat
but your
bastards.
6-hour live chat is riveting.
That's
right?
a compliment. Thank you, Brett.
But somebody pointed out something to me who states that they watch Drunken Peasants all the time.
Pointed some out.
They said if it wasn't for the Amazing Atheist, the Drunken Peasants show wouldn't even mean anything. Some people have even pointed out if it
Finally, a good point from Brett.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure you agree.
Brett finally makes some sense.
for Brett Keane in the first place, whenever I used to be a non-believer promoting TJ, the Drunken Peasants wouldn't even exist.
Of course, he's
It's
got to
almost
take
as if
he's got to take full responsibility for it.
I gave you the desire in your heart to be a drunken peasant, Paul. I did this to you.
Without TJ, or the Drunken Peasants would be nothing. Or without me, TJ would be nothing.
For lack of a Brett, there would not be a TJ.
Ergo, I created the Drunken Peasants.
For lack of a TJ, there would not be Drunken Peasants. I created all of YouTube. I am Brett Keane. Bow before me.
I am the architect situation.
Involuntarily created the Amazing Atheist and the origins of the Drunken
There it is.
Peasants.
Involuntarily created you.
The origin of the origin of the Amazing Atheist is I was bitten by a radioactive manatee, and Brett Keane was that manatee, y'all. That's why I got my super atheist powers.
How fucking smug he looks like, yep, I created it.
How about that?
Yeah.
But
Have some more
besides
vodka,
that,
Brett.
Besides stretching the ego out, Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Hey, I'm the one that stretched the ego out on episode 200.
Let's talk about
That's
what
true.
the Drunken Peasants fans told me.
Oh, he's got the fucking hot gossip on us now.
They told me that if it wasn't for the Amazing Atheists, the Drunken Peasants wouldn't be shit.
Yeah,
cool.
True.
It is true. He brought a lot of traffic to the show.
Absolutely. He's the fucking personality on the show. He's the draw, right?
Right. Yeah, there's
Although
no
I would
denying
say
that.
I would say at this point, after 233 episodes, like, I mean, if I'm honest, like it could go on without me. Like, it could pretty much. I mean, like it could. It's its own thing now. Like, there's people. If you do like a poll, like who's your favorite drunken peasant? There's plenty of people who say Ben or Scotty or Paul. It's not just TJ dominates in every category. So I mean, it's just bullshit.
That people only watch so they can see what the Amazing Atheist has to say.
There's definitely some people.
I
That's
wondered to
true.
myself, is that true? Because there's quite a few other guys on the show. There's Paul Zigo, there's Ben, and there's Scotty. Ben's this
Hi,
guy
Brett.
who wears a mask on his face. Now, anybody that's ever really watched Ben in the past, some people don't know this, but Ben has
Ben is a
been on other
pedophile.
YouTube channels without the
Ben's
mask.
some bullshit.
Apparently, he's a musician who plays guitar. And
Oh, so you
to be
stalked
honest
Ben,
with you,
Brett. That's
and I'm
wonderful.
being fair, he's not bad.
You fucking creep.
He's not horrible. He's not a Justin Keane. He's not like my brother Prodigy.
Yeah, of course.
You're not a prodigy,
You're not.
Ben.
You ain't on Justin.
You're not on
Keane's
Brett Keane.
level.
I wanted to tell you that, Ben. You know, just to be honest, like I've heard you play a little guitar and stuff, and you're all right, but you're not Justin.
You're no
Keane
Justin
good.
Keane.
You know what I mean? Like it takes a real
It
talent.
goes Mozart, and then just below Mozart is Justin Keane, and then way down here is you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know, I aspired as a young man.
Ben is an arsonist, too.
Yeah, I mean Steve
be
Vai,
Justin-
Justin Keane, like these are the names that you hear when people talk about great, guitar players.
Yeah, I remember Jimi Hendrix, Justin Keane, Eric Clapton, all the greats.
But he's got some skill. However,
Got the
his
skills to pay
channel
the bills.
showed that without the mask and without the Amazing Ape,
Okay, what he's talking about. I mean, there were videos of me playing guitar. They were not I mean, they weren't monetized or anything like that. They were just there.
A place to upload your shit.
Yeah, to show my friends and that kind of thing.
I mean-
so he's trying to say that was my attempt at making a real channel.
Your failed YouTube channel, Ben. That was just random band videos.
Honestly, I don't have time to run another channel. Not by myself. I do too much for this channel.
Well, that's that. I was going to say that, like, to correct Brett's statement here. I think the truth is that probably Ben's the one. If Ben just suddenly like packed up shop and left the show, I don't think any of us could juggle the shit he juggles. Like, I certainly don't have the know-how to fucking run a fucking live show and shit. So that's probably closer to the truth that if Ben left, the peasants would be in trouble.
Yep.
Yeah. Sure.
just alongside him, he couldn't make half the views that I did.
Again.
If it wasn't for TJ, Ben would be a nobody. He'd just be another insignificant.
You'd be a
irrelevant
nobody,
YouTuber.
Ben.
Okay, are you aware that like YouTube is not the be all end all of reality, and like people can be successful off of YouTube
But not
as
only
well?
that, Brett is a fucking nobody.
That's what I was going to say.
Who the fuck are you, Brett Keane?
He's talking about how Ben would be a nobody if this set of circumstances exists. You're currently a fucking nobody, and you have the rare distinction of being one of the rare nobodies that used to kind of be a somebody.
Yeah, and it's kind of funny because we watched a video where TJ pretty much gushed over Brett back in the day.
Yes. Yep.
And nobody fucking watches Brett. So that totally nullifies the theory that he has here that, oh, well, I'm just lucky because TJ, does a show with me.
Yeah, I mean, it just goes to show everything that fucking Brett Keane accuses other people of, everything he posits about what would happen to other people has either already happening, currently happening, or will happen to him. He's the guy that used to have a fucking semi-popular YouTube channel and flushed it down the toilet because he's a fucking retard. He started making unwatchable bullshit. He started getting a fucking ego about him. He started false flagging and fucking dropping people. And he lost his fucking channel. You're the nobody, Brett. You're the one that's in danger of fucking being completely obscure. Ironically, if we stop covering you.
Yeah, so I mean, like, if anything, you should be thanking us.
Yeah.
You should be on your fucking knees saying thank you.
On your hands and knees.
In time, guys, in time, he is hanging out with Joseph Martelli now.
Oh, that's true.
I don't even know if his knees can support his weight, though, so.
He has not earned any success on his own. He needed TJ. And that's the same with Paul's ego. Paul's ego did a little bit better for himself in the beginning when he started.
My little bit better, by the way,
guy.
is something like, I don't know, 30 times the subscriber base that Brett Keane had at his peak.
And you don't even upload even close to as many videos as him.
I average, like, what, 3 videos a year?
Yeah. If you made as many videos as Brett Keane, you'd have way more subscribers.
Like, look, I'm not claiming
up until Paul's ego being a part of the Drunken Peasants podcast, Paul's ego's career, like, ambitions were not, I'm doing YouTube. It was a fucking hobby and nothing more for him.
I never even tried to monetize my videos. I wasn't interested in the money aspect of it. I had a fucking job, and I just dumped my fucking emotions on YouTube. And I got 30 fucking times the subscriber base that you ever had at your fucking peak. Like, who would listen to advice from you? What do you want to be? You want to be like me, wearing a wife beater in a prefab room in a shitty fucking town in Missouri, ranting about how the good old days ain't never going to come again? Like, what do you have to offer as advice to anybody
I was
running a
captain of the
successful
football team. That is Brett, man. Just live it in the fucking past.
Yeah. I had 1 interception.
You know how we could make the Brett Keane show nothing? Do nothing.
Yeah?
Yeah, nothing has to happen to make your show fucking fall off, Brett Keane. It's already the bottom of the YouTube barrel.
There might be a few things below, but
interesting. He told stories, but now he's become a fat, bald-headed neckbeard wearing.
Don't call anyone else fat. First of all,
fat
as an insult when you are a fucking gelatinous blob yourself.
Obese, morbidly obese, toothless.
the amount of beard on Paul's face, that's the amount of fat on your face. All right? Like, your heads are the same size when you count Paul's beard.
Yeah, your chin.
You have a beard made entirely of fat.
Dude, he beats Lucas. He beats George fucking Lucas. That's how bad his neck. That's how fucking fat his fucking neck is.
You know, and when he gets old, it's gonna look like a fucking rooster comb.
Dude, his fucking neck fat makes me
I don't see
uncomfortable.
Brett getting much older. You know?
Oh, his skin will get more wrinkly.
Well, according to
More
that
saggy.
fucking video, that video that he took down, he talks about how, like, I'm battling a raging infection that's probably going to get to my heart and take me out, so none of this matters anyway.
Wow.
Fingers crossed.
Brett.
Wannabe Harley Davidson cheap brand glasses.
All right.
Harley
okay.
Davidson?
Okay.
Harley
I don't
Davidson?
like doing this. There's really no reason to do this, but this is what Brett does. He drags people to the bottom of the fucking barrel, okay? So, not that it fucking matters what brand of glasses I'm wearing, but these are like $200 Ray-Bans. Okay, Brett? So even your estimation of the value of my sunglasses is off by an order of magnitude so large as it's ridiculous.
In other words, Paul's ego's sunglasses are worth more than your house.
Yes. They're worth more than the prefab room you're doing this shitty video from.
Unlike the Keane.
The Keane,
He's
come
become
now.
basically milking that off of TJ.
The TJ cheat.
Paul's ego, he originally got a lot of support from
So,
me. and
just
that
to
brought him a lot
recap,
of
I would be nothing without Brett Keane, and all of you would be nothing without me. Therefore,
all
Brett
of us
Keane.
would be nothing without Brett Keane.
Right.
Right. That's the whole point.
Okay, and Brett, you only supported Paul and other people because you wanted to butter them up and have them in your confidence.
You
and
do
have
it to
them-
everybody.
and have them as your buddy for your own fucking sake and ego. So don't be like, I supported Paul. No, you fucking tried to manipulate Paul into doing your bidding and being your friend. Instead of actually sincerely wanting to have a connection with Paul, you just fucking viewed Paul as some fucking, like, pawn in your fucking chess game.
I'll be honest with you guys. Like, there was, like, very, very slim amount of time where I never considered Brett Keane a friend. Like, there was never like, man, this guy's my buddy. Like, yeah, I liked his videos for a while. I'll admit that. I used to go into his hangouts, and it was like a polite thing because I liked him, and we'd talk about religion and politics.
Did he ever get you to like trick you into running the hangout? Like,
no, because
like, Paul, you just stay here, Paul's ego. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
There really is a stark difference in the content of Brett Keane back then. Not that it's great. Right? But like back then, when he did these hangouts, he would do stick ham rooms, and he was there the whole time. You know what I mean? Like, he would run a Brett Keane room, and it would feature Brett Keane the entire time. There wouldn't be this, like, 8-hour span of time where he had to go fucking do his laundry at the laundromat.
Yeah, during a hangout.
But I don't know, dude. I never considered Brett Keane a friend. I was never really manipulated by Brett. I guess I was maybe that one time I uploaded a video for him. Yeah. But he hadn't revealed himself to be an like out and out scum shit by that point yet either. So like there was never a time where I wish he would play the entire recording. In fact, Brett, let me ask you to do that since I know you watch all of these. Play the entire recording. You have me recorded. You have that whole like time that you and I talked after the whole Brett Keane ownage-a-thon that went on. Just upload that. I want people to hear it, Brett.
Yeah. You're mostly referring to the time when you told him that you knew he was recording, and he's like, I'm not recording. That's Paul.
Not only that, but he cut out like huge swaths of me going, Brett, I don't like you. We're not friends. We're not going to be buddies. So, like, if that's the goal of this talk, then we may as well just hang up now. Because I'm not going to be your buddy, and I don't trust a fucking thing that you're doing. And I know you're going to upload this to fucking YouTube, and I don't care. I want to hear all of that, Brett. I know you've got it. You've got the other shit. You managed to cut out like a little 15-second blurb of it. Expose me.
Come on, Brett.
Never going to happen.
Upload the transcripts, Hillary.
Use. But Paul's ego is one of these type of people who can't continue to make videos. He can't continue to make content. A lot of the big complaints people had was he never would make anything new because he didn't really have anything to say.
Yeah, that's why.
He needs to be a follower.
No.
That's why, Brett.
It's because he actually had a job and a life.
Yeah. And the big complaint that I get on my channel is that I don't upload enough. It has nothing to do with me not having anything to say.
Right.
Paul, you got...
Yeah, I mean, like...
Paul has plenty of shit to say, trust me.
Yeah, like when like, that's not an insult. Like, man, Paul's ego's channel's so bad, people are clamoring for more. It's like, what the fuck sense does that make?
Gotcha, Paul!
Yeah. When's the last time Brett Keane left for a couple of months and he got inundated with fucking comments going, man, boy, I need more Brett content in my life, man. I miss your bloated ass sitting in front of a fucking badly focused webcam and a fucking depressing fucking double wide in Missouri, man. Where's that?
I need more YouTube drama. Stat, where the fuck is it?
You really think he has a double wide?
Come on, Paul.
I think it's a single
double
wide.
Well, he's got 2 kids, man. You gotta have some room.
Brett ain't living
They sleep
large.
under the porch.
I have seen Brett on a couch. You know, you kind of need a double wide to have a couch.
That's his brother's couch.
Oh, maybe.
And then Paul is the type of guy that'll say, fuck yeah, or yeah, man.
Fuck yeah. That's a great Paul impression. Fuck yeah.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
I'm Paul. Fuck you.
And I can't even make fun of that one, Brett. You clearly watched the show. Yeah.
Fuck you.
There's my contribute. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
TJ makes a joke and I go, fuck you.
TJ funny.
What a piece of shit.
Fuck you.
Once in a while, he's that type of guy. He's not someone who can host a show.
Yeah, you couldn't do it, Paul.
He's not capable of doing shit.
Yeah,
on
ain't
his
got
own.
it.
No.
And then there's Scotty. Scotty's attempted in the past to make YouTube channels, to make videos.
No, I've had one YouTube channel.
Thus brought Scotty.
Boring. Scotty went so far as to comparing himself to a fucking WWE wrestler named Cena, which is one of the stupidest wrestlers that existed. Basically a white guy trying to pretend as though he's black. Has a final move called the FU that's about as
No. First of all, Scotty...
There's so much wrong with it.
Yeah, first of all, Scotty doesn't act like Cena. We did a thing a long time ago and people thought it was funny, so every now and then it comes back.
Yeah.
We took a John Cena doll with a printout of Scotty's face, and sometimes we put it in the camera when he's not here.
And call it Scotty Cena.
Yeah.
It's funny how the truth is a complete 180 from Scotty compares himself to John Cena. Like Scotty willingly was like, yeah, man, I want to be the John Cena heel
yeah,
on the
dude,
show.
I love that.
And John Cena's move, it was called the FU like 10 years ago. It's called the AA now.
Yeah,
Well, that's all Brett has is some VHS tapes of wrestling from 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So
And I failed at multiple YouTube channels, even though I've only had one ever.
as long as
So,
the guy gets. The
thus
guy has
breaks
probably
Scotty.
the worst and most boring fucking intro music. It's a shitty rap song that's got crappy noises and horns going on in the background.
Yeah, we all actually hate Cena.
Yeah,
So
Scotty,
you're
about
being an idiot right now.
The most exciting thing Scotty's ever done is a
is
drinking contest with Paul, which involves him at the end vomiting all over Ben's fucking house.
Oh, are you a patron, Brett?
Yeah.
Are you a patron?
But that's the most interesting thing I've done in my entire life.
Yep.
Was that drinking contest.
That was the
Paul.
highlight.
Yeah, it's the highlight of my life.
Yep.
And you could tell Ben was pissed. And I would be too.
I think it actually was.
But what do you expect, Ben?
It's pretty
you give
awesome.
a bunch of assholes a bunch of fucking gasoline, you put it into their face, they drink it, they vomit all over your shit. What do you expect?
Okay, well, considering that we made like thousands of dollars on that, who gives a shit? This ain't no $1,000 carpet down here.
I'm surprised he even made it to the hallway.
Yeah.
Because you know so much about me, Brett. You know so much about me.
How do you know?
I love how his smug sips of like, yeah.
And yeah, enjoying your morning vodka.
Victory is Brett.
Hold on. How does he know that there's a hallway right outside of this door? Like, Brett, I mean,
whoa.
Are you looking through my windows? What are you doing, man?
Shit, is something going on?
Yeah.
Is Brett out there?
Brett,
where are you?
Come on, Brett. Come out.
That would be an awesome show if we actually had him here and he came out.
Oh, no.
Then there's Galen.
Galen?
It's not a drunken
Hold on, Galen is
Yeah, it's like, what? Galen has not been on here for well over a year.
Yeah, and like not only that, Galen's not even like a big fan of the show even.
No.
Galen's like, it's too lowbrow for me. I'm Galen Halcyon. This show is stupid. It's juvenile.
You know my retort would be, Galen, at least we make something.
Galen. Oh shit. Galen, you got to come back on the show. Stand up for your honor. Your mouth, I know your mouth is still fucked, but you got to come back.
Yeah, Galen, you got to come back, dude.
It's time, Galen.
Your time is now.
It's time
Galen.
to return. Brett Keane and the Drunken Peasants are both laying down the gauntlet.
Straight Dope said it best whenever he said that Galen is the last of the pecking order. And he knows it, too.
Okay, I'm going to tell you right now, that's not true.
Galen is the bottom of the pecking
If anything,
order.
Galen is like a master fucking... Like, Galen is what you actually wish you were. Like a Machiavellian genius that's got his finger in every single pie. At least when his health is good, that's what he's like. Galen knows everything about... Galen's like the Oracle, practically. And Galen will... Like, I've seen Galen, like, predict how... Like... With the same accuracy that Paul's ego can predict your behavior, Galen can predict almost anyone on YouTube's behavior like that. I'm serious. There's a reason why I take him seriously. There's a reason why I'm friends with him. Because I know that he has tremendous insight into how people work. And a lot of times, what he says is fucking spot on, dead on balls accurate. Whereas everything you say is just like another fucking chunk of diarrhea just falling out of your mouth and splatting on the floor.
Yeah, I mean, I think it bears pointing out that the guy he's mentioning who made the video, who originated this idea of Galen being on the last end of the pecking order, is Straight Dope, who's most famous for exposing Brett Keane and making videos about what a fucking scumfuck Brett Keane is.
He made videos about TJ, too.
Yeah, he did.
Cody Weber.
I'm telling you, his most watched shit was all fucking Brett Keane.
Because Brett Keane's the easiest target.
Yeah.
He's the guy who everybody calls a bitch and says, go make me my fucking macaroni and cheese. He's the guy that...
He's talking about Galen. What?
And
And hold on a second.
I'll tell you what, Galen will go make you the mac and cheese, but it's not because he's your bitch. It's because... He likes to
cook.
Yeah, he likes to cook for his guests. He likes treating people well. He likes doing things for people.
And by the way,
he's a very generous guy. How is that a negative fucking attribute?
Is Brett under the impression that Galen is like here with us all the time? I've never even met Galen in person before.
Like Galen.
Neither is Paul.
He lives on the other side of the country. Come on.
That's what we got to do. DP meet up in New Orleans.
I'm telling you, man.
DP Nolans. DP Nolans.
All and then
Gotta
he
happen.
sits in the background and shit watching soap operas while they actually do the show.
not what
Drunken
happens.
Peasants fans, they pointed out to me that without TJ,
Oh,
the show
God.
can't make it.
Yeah.
No
So I
drunken
thought it was
Third time
an
you've said
idea,
that.
interesting
No drunken peasants.
Hold on. Okay, here's his ridiculous challenge, and in a moment we will point out how ridiculous it is.
All right, let's all shut up for a minute. Let Brett get his challenge out.
For the amazing asshole. How about the Amazing Atheist? Since he does so many videos over on his own channel, and on top of it, he's got to do the Drunken Peasants. How about he get a day off, in which there's a show that's called Scotty, Ben, and maybe Paul's Ego Hour.
Maybe
and
Paul's
see if
Ego.
these three
Why
stooges
maybe Paul's Ego?
Are able to actually produce an entertaining show without TJ being involved at all.
He's already laid it down.
No guest appearances, no nothing.
Hold on.
All right.
TJ
Listen, TJ.
All right.
Listen, TJ.
Okay, I'm listening.
goes out, he goes and uses his donation money to pick him up a couple prostitutes and have a fun night out while they try to run the show. They're going to need Ben, though. Ben's the only one that knows how to actually make the shit work. Like,
At least he knows
how
that
to make
much.
the software
Yeah.
work. Without him, they wouldn't know how to tie their own shoes without his help.
That's true.
So let him
That's the
do
one
that.
right thing you've said.
Let him run the damn show, and he'll participate in the talking with Scotty and
Okay.
Paul's Ego.
Okay.
And hell, even throw Galen in there every once in a while.
Yeah, or some guests or something.
I
Hey,
say-
Ben, does this sound familiar to you at all? This idea that Brett's putting forward, does this sound like something that maybe fucking happened like months ago and went over really well?
Yeah, actually, there's been 3 episodes without TJ.
Yeah, and they've all done fine.
Yeah.
They've all been okay.
Yeah.
There's not been some, oh my God, no TJ? The fans
Unwatchable.
revolt. Doesn't happen.
Yeah, I mean, of course, there are comments that say that there are people that prefer the show with TJ.
Oh, sure.
But I would say
There are people that'll complain if any of us is absent from a fucking show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, but we've done, like, yeah, it's not the balance of our shows, and they're not our top most viewed shows, but this idea that the show would just fall apart if TJ didn't
I think
show
one
up.
of them actually is a very successful show.
the new and improved Drunken Peasants episode 1, where only Paul and I are here, and then we had a few other people kind of rotate in.
Yeah, we had Pimp Monk come in for a while.
That one has like 120,000 views.
Evan LaFlavor was
that's
there.
A good, that's higher than the average DP episode, or at least right around where. Like, I mean, we've had some episodes that are like 270 or whatever.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, I mean, the show can be done without me. I'm not like an essential ingredient. I wish I was. My ego's like, damn right I am.
I think over the long term you are.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think that the show would be the same thing without you on it.
It might not be the same thing, but it could still be a fucking show. Like if I died and I'm like, in my will, it's like Paul's ego's got to take my place and whatever. I think the show could go on. I don't think it absolutely requires that I'm doing it. I mean, I definitely like doing it, whatever. But yeah, I don't think I'm super. I mean, like super essential, especially not at this juncture. Maybe like towards the beginning, sure, because that's how we got the initial audience.
That's where the
surge
exposure
and
came
shit.
from.
But I mean, like, Brett, like, live in the fucking present.
He
for
has
fuck's
no.
sake.
I tweeted him because I tweeted him being like, "Did you do any research on this at all?"
He's terribly misinformed.
I bet
There was, I mean, for fuck's sake, I was sick last week, and they did shows without me then. Like 1 or 2 shows without me. I think 1. They did a show without me.
We did a show without you.
It went fine.
And when we told because there was one that we canceled. When we canceled that, and we're like, TJ's sick, he can't do the show. There was a bunch of people that were saying, do it without TJ.
Yeah.
They want to see a show with or without TJ.
That got Mr. Saigo banned.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, exactly.
Piece of shit.
Yeah, and now he's about to bet $20. So Brett, you owe us fucking $20.
Brett doesn't have $20. That's the funny thing.
$20. That if they do this for a month,
a
month, TJ doesn't actually show up
for
on
a
the
month.
show,
Yeah, give me a
that
break.
it will die.
I'll tell you why.
So wait, I'm supposed to be gone from my own show for a month,
right?
For the reward of $20.
Yes. Hold on, no, I'll make the deal. What you have to do is pay us because if TJ is not going to get his part of the money if he's not showing up for a whole month. So you're going to have to give us what TJ would normally make to make up for it.
Yeah, and here's what you can do, Brett. If you really want me gone for a month, you got to come to Columbus and you got to let me fist you. Paul went through this rite of initiation. This is my counteroffer. I'll leave the show for a month.
Damn.
And if the show remains successful, you have to come here and let me fist you in the ass. So let us know. And Brett, and of course, if you don't want to go through all that hassle, you can always make that easy $1,000 by simply showing us
your teeth.
or lack thereof.
Give us no. Fuck that. No. I'm not paying him $1,000 if there's no teeth up there.
I don't give a fuck. I'll pay $1,000 either way. I just want to see what's in there.
Yeah, give us a gum shot.
Go like this. I want to see what the fuck is in that mouth, Brett.
Hey. I'll give you guys a challenge. I got $20 here, which I actually don't have because I can't afford kitty litter, but that's not the point. I want you guys to intentionally cripple your show for a month. Like what?
To win an internet bet from a fucking simpleton no one gives a fuck about. That was like, TJ, you remember that guy that was like, let us have a YouTube war. Whoever makes the most amount of videos wins.
That's on my channel, worst YouTuber ever. One of my best videos with one of my worst haircuts.
the King Arthur haircut?
Yeah, it was pretty hideous.
I love the worst YouTuber ever.
That is a great video.
It is really good.
I don't really go back and watch my own videos too often.
Oh, sure, whatever. You do it all the time.
I mean, I'll watch recent ones just to kind of be like, okay, let's make sure quality is where I want it to be and shit, and it works. But like as far as older shit, I've kind of like left it behind. But that is one I will actually revisit and be like, okay, I gotta watch that one again. But yeah, I mean, that is the video where someone made a challenge to me, laid down the gauntlet, and said, "You and me are gonna do a YouTube war." And the way you win the war is whoever makes the most videos about the war. I'm like, okay, so the challenge is I have to annoy and isolate and lose most of my audience.
Yeah.
And then I win against someone no one's ever heard of. Yeah.
Great challenge.
I mean, like, this is such an ill-conceived fucking challenge. Brett, why don't you actually sit down and think for fucking 4 minutes about a challenge that actually makes sense, and then maybe we'll consider it.
Oh, I got one. $20 says if you shoot yourself in the head, you bleed out in less than 10 minutes. $20. Just shoot yourself in the head. Ugh.
Yeah, I think it's time that we move on from this.
Yeah.
Before we do that, we want to remind everyone that is watching right now that may not be a subscriber of ours, please subscribe.
And thumbs us up.
Yeah. We've got 5,285 live viewers right now.
Wow.
Let's see how many thumbs up we have.
We need more.
How many? 1,244.
That's bullshit, y'all. Weak sauce.
It's so easy.
All right, I'll make it easy for you. Give us a thumbs up if you think Brett Keane is a pathetic fucking loser.
Yeah.
If you want to see Brett Keane stop making videos and want him to leave YouTube forever, thumbs this video up.
Yeah.
Dude, there was a question on our subreddit where someone's like, who's the most pathetic DP antagonist? And not a single person had any answer other than Brett Keane.
Well, there isn't. There's no other answer.
No other answer.
The closest that there was to someone saying otherwise was like, I was going to say Joseph Martelli, but
yeah,
Brett Keane.
Yeah.
Sorry, Brett. You suck. You suck bad.
Let's take a look at the likes now. We're at 1,777.
777. It came up again.
Nice.
Now you win a universe.
Brett should start like a segment on his channel where it's called "Advice from the Bottom of the Barrel." Like, I think it would go over really well.
You know, I think Brett, like, if Brett actually made videos about the stuff he really knows about, like how to keep your fucking bitch wife in line, you know. Then people be like, damn, I need to know this. This guy really seems like he on top of it, man.
I'll tell you what. If we get to 4,000 likes, I will stand up, pull my shirt up, and slap my belly on camera.
Okay.
Let's see if it happens.
He's gonna pull a fucking unfunny comedian, dude, and do the truffle shuffle on camera.
Ben's gonna do the truffle shuffle.
There's hardly any truffle there to shuffle.
Ben just wants to show off his weight loss. He's like, look at all the weight. Look how much skinnier my belly is now.
They never saw it before.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Ben does look way different, though.
Yeah,
like, having been away for
Ben
a while.
has transformed.
It's funny. Scotty's girlfriend didn't recognize me.
Yeah, like, who the fuck is that?
Yep.
Like, Ben picked me up today. It's the first time I've seen him in a few months, and I was like, whoa. Holy shit. You eating, man? What the fuck? He's lost a lot of weight.
And he's got a tattoo.
And that tattoo is looking fucking
I don't think he had that. I guess maybe he had some of it last time you saw him.
Yeah, I only had the flowers.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Ben's tattoo is pretty badass.
And mainly I said that because I don't think it's going to get to 4,000 by the end of the show.
Yeah.
So, people are saying unmask.
That's, you don't get that for like some little 4,000 thumbs up.
No way.
But who knows what could happen in the future?
Yeah, who knows, man.
Episode 238 is supposed to be a big episode.
Huh.
Maybe something will happen there.
Number 238.
Maybe something will happen there. You never know.
What could happen?
The unmasking of Ben.
I don't know. Could be something like that. 238 is going to be a big one.
238, huh?
238.
Scotty's been saying 238 this whole time.
Do not be late.
It's going to be the defining episode.
Defining.
I should have joined the weight loss challenge because I would have won.
You would have won.
Well, yeah. I mean, I would have never agreed to that challenge. I just knew TJ was going to fold. I knew he was going to cave.
I think TJ's lost more weight now at this point.
Yeah, I'm sure he has. He was talking to me about that on the
virus.
phone. Yeah. He was like, I got so sick, man. I should have just stayed in it. I probably would have won. I was like, yeah, you probably would have.
Yeah, because I was in bed all day and like I couldn't eat shit. Like all I could eat was like pudding because my throat was so fucked.
But you didn't.
And then after that, my stomach was fucked for some reason. But it seems okay now. Hopefully, we'll see.
Yeah.
I ate pretty decadently today for the first time in a long time.
I think it was Ben that said early on that it wasn't even a battle of weight loss. It was a battle of wills.
I still want them fucking little pancakes, man.
Silver dollar Brett Keane nipple pancakes.
Yeah. I'm going to start calling them Brett Keane nipples. Give me a stack of Brett nips.
Brett nip. Give me some manatee nips.
Manatini pancakes.
Give me one of those hard root beers too.
It ain't beer, it's root beer.
It's root beer.
Even though it's got the same amount of alcohol as beer.
I bet Brett is like a rampaging drunk.
I don't think so, because you would see him drunk on camera more. But
Maybe
then,
he is.
And again, how would you tell?
Maybe that's the fucking maybe that's why the quality of his videos has declined so sharply. Like his alcoholism has just spiraled out of control.
I want to explain the slurring.
Dude, I'm pretty sure he's drinking alcohol right now in this video.
That cup is just
Do you
filled
think
with
he does
vodka,
anything
dude.
like more hardcore?
There have,
maybe pills.
There have been a lot of like these hangout videos that he's done. There was a period of time where he was really pushing this "I've got health problems" thing, where he'd come in and he'd go, guys, I'm sorry if I'm like a little subdued in the situation, but I've been taking some medication for my issues. Like, and I would sit thinking, like, if everything else that comes out of Brett's mouth is bullshit, then what's the excuse for the slurring? You know what I mean? Like, if he doesn't have medical problems, he's probably drunk.
You don't know, Paul.
I wouldn't be shocked.
I don't know. I look at him and I kind of believe the medical problems angle. I don't know.
Well, sure. I can guarantee he has some medical problems. Every fat fuck has got a medical problem.
He is a pitiful specimen.
I just don't think it prevents him from working.
Brett,
let's put it that way.
Can you shave your head and make the Mr. Potato Head meme complete, please? That's all I could say. Mr. Potato Head and a bucket of parts.
You see the title of this Joseph Martelli video? What?
Brett Keane, good looks on the video. Joseph Martelli is Galatians 6:3.
Is he saying Brett Keane has good looks?
Yeah, sounds like it.
Let's see.
Is this the kind of sissy boy you used to meet behind the porn store?
He likes
Joseph?
the toothless sissy boys.
Well,
man.
they can gum the fuck.
Yeah, they give a good gum job.
Yeah, better blowjobs.
No.
No teeth.
Nothing I hate more than a toothy blowjob, and Brett can give me one.
Come on over here, Brett.
Joseph Martelli here. This is a video response to
No
Brett
Limit.
Keane. That was a good video, and usually I don't.
He's talking about the one we
through
just watched, by the
that
way.
long of videos from any of people that make response videos to me, but I'm thankful that we got to meet each other, and thank you for saying
love
how
is in the air.
these people
Can
are
you
always
feel
making
the
accusations and different things like that, and they're trying to judge and criticize me even before they know me. And like Albert Einstein
You
said,
don't know me.
condemnation
Hey,
without
hold
assessment.
on. Let's just review something, Joseph. Our major thing that we've ever done to you is we made fun of your video where you said gay people and lesbians should be put on islands.
Which is a derivative idea that's not even yours.
Which is on top of being derivative is stupid because your whole point of it was like, and then they'll be extinct.
No
It's
more
like,
gays.
No, because that's not how they reproduce. Straight couples have gay kids. Gay couples don't have gay kids because gay couples don't have kids unless there's adoption or in vitro fertilization, whatever. So
he has a foolproof plan.
Because we made fun of your terrible logic in that video. You've never responded to any of our counterpoints, by the way. All you've done since then is like make vague threats against us, like you guys wouldn't say shit to my face. Yeah, I would, Joseph. If you were standing right in front of my face, I would say the same shit to you. I'd be like, yeah, your video was stupid and you have no ability to reason and you really shouldn't be making YouTube videos about anything.
I mean, he's proven that because he's resorting to threats now.
Yeah, and not only that, he's resorting to something even lower than threats. He's resorting to complimenting Brett Keane.
Yeah.
I mean, this is like TJ in 2008 level cringe.
Yeah, I know you hate us, Joseph, but this is some actual advice. And at one point, you know, if you're not completely crazy, you'll look back and remember me saying this. Brett Keane's gonna fucking betray you. I'm sorry to fucking fill you in, but this new friend of yours that made this glowing video about like what a wonderful person and a brother in Christ you are is gonna stab you right in the fucking back on YouTube publicly. And, you know, you'll have heard it from me first, Joseph. So.
Yeah, and me. I back that. I vouch for what Paul is saying. Like, no, this is not even like we're fucking with you right now, Joseph. This is like real life. Like,
it's gonna happen.
Yeah, this is just prepare yourself for the inevitable. Brett Keane is now your enemy because literally, like just go down the line, okay? Go watch our video. Type in Brett Keane on our channel. Go find the one where he brought on G-Man and all his other Christian friends.
In 3 weeks, we're gonna have
not a single one of them likes him anymore.
In 3 weeks, we're gonna have a fucking Joseph Martelli here, Brett Keane. You know, and it's gonna be talking shit. He's gonna beat Brett Keane's
You know
ass.
what we gotta do? We gotta get G-Man to make a video to Joseph Martelli explaining why Brett Keane is a piece of shit in idiot terms that Joseph can understand.
Yeah.
Because I think
that's a good idea.
I think that G-Man and Joseph Martelli, they could communicate with each other because, you know, they know what each other can understand easily.
Yeah.
And G-Man can relay in very simple layman's terms why Brett Keane is a piece of shit to Joseph and hopefully save Joseph from, you know, some future heartache.
Yeah.
When he realizes that the good-looking Brett Keane is, well, a reprehensible scumfuck.
Yep. And G-Man's been exactly where you're at right now. He was once a guy that used to make videos about Jesus and all that shit, and like he knew nothing about Brett Keane. Brett Keane insinuated himself into this guy's life and then shit all over him multiple times. It's going to happen to you too. Have fun with it.
He shit on G-Man so much that when he met G-Man, G-Man was white.
Investigation is the height of ignorance.
Scotty, you were right what you said at the beginning of the show. TJ's racist.
Whatever.
He is racist, dude.
You said I had white guilt too. I can't have white guilt and be racist.
That's why that's why you have white guilt though.
Oh, because I'm racist.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I get it. It makes sense.
These people are totally ignorant. I want them, and I challenge them to come to Niagara Falls and follow my life just for...
I'm going to do a black-only fucking Amazing Atheist event. Only me and my black fans hanging out.
Yeah.
So Joseph Martelli wants like a fucking reality show of his life. Like, we're going to follow him around and just see what his life is like.
He basically treats his channel like that.
Yeah.
Every time he eats a meal, he films like what he's eating. Like, there's literally a video on his channel. And even though it's only from 3 days ago, it's like 30 or 40, 50 videos back because he posts so many a day. And you can find it. It's just Joseph Martelli showing us his ham and cheese sandwich and telling us how good it's going to be and then signing off.
Yep.
Like what is the point of that?
I like when he films the sidewalk.
Or a brick wall.
Maybe that's why Brett Keane likes it.
Or a plaque of the 10 Commandments.
Yeah, that does look like a good ham
Or a
sandwich.
Bible with a gun on top of it.
All I get
Brett
around
Keane
here
can't chew a ham sandwich.
All I
dude.
get around here is chili, no cheese.
Yeah, well, because Brett Keane needs to eat soft things for his toothless mouth, dude.
He needs some super polygrip, man.
You could just see, like, Brett Keane. That's why Brett Keane loves.
Come on,
mac
Brett, get
and
some dentures.
I'll tell you what, Brett Keane. If you don't want to get the $1,000 to show us what you're eating, I just want to see you eat something that like someone without teeth would have difficulty eating.
Yeah. You don't even have to show your gums. Just eat a hamburger in front of us.
Yeah, just eat like a steak. You can't afford a steak. What am I thinking?
Yeah, he
Just
might be able to gum like little pieces of steak, but eat something big that you got to pick up and take a bite out of.
Yeah, like eat a hamburger. I'll pay you $100 to just eat a hamburger on camera.
There you go, $100, Brett.
It has to be a big hamburger. It can't be some little McDonald's thing. You know, it's got to be like a big, decent sized hamburger from like Five Guys or
all
somewhere.
the fixins, you know, like
and like
tomato, lettuce, pickles. I want something you got to take a nice big bite out of.
It will be interesting to see Pimp Monk try to eat the.
And you got to sit there and eat the whole thing. And if you can do that, Brett, I'm not lying. I will give you $100. I will give you $100 fucking to eat a hamburger.
All right, we're back on Brett Keane again.
Well, this video's still about Brett Keane.
Kind of.
2 hours. Just see who I am for 2 hours. And I bet any of them don't
terribly
repent
boring.
of sin. The ones that are making these accusations and these threats against my life, do they
What?
repent of sin?
You're the one
Do
making
they
threats.
repent?
Hold on. I've not seen a single person threaten you, Joseph.
Nope.
Maybe people have, but that's just backlash from him threatening us.
Yeah, we haven't threatened you at all.
Yeah, none of us have threatened you. You're a liar.
Believe in sin? Atheists, they don't even believe in sin. And I'm thankful for your words, though, Brett Keane, because I know life and death are in the power of the tongue. And, yeah, these people have no life to give. They're full of foolishness and hate and sin.
Oh
and
boy,
wickedness.
a guy that literally spends his entire day walking around, filming himself walking up and down the sidewalk and rambling about what he's eating is telling me I have no life.
Yeah, and not only that, he's saying that we're filled with hatred when, like, most of your videos are just you, like, yelling at people who have, like, left comments on your fucking channel and shit. Like, Galen left a comment on your channel, like, will you be attending the... why are you going to Columbus? Are you planning on attending the DP meetup? What are your intentions there? And Joseph Martelli's response was like, Fuck you, you piece of shit!
I don't know you. I don't care what you're doing. Why do you care what I'm doing? You're a piece of shit. Joseph Martelli.
Yeah, his comebacks are just like...
I'm not
I
going
like
to the
that.
meetup.
His comebacks are like that. It's just like, oh, you look like a sissy boy.
Oh, and you know what he said too? He said he's not coming to the meetup. He's coming to Columbus.
Yeah, what?
You can't stop him. He's coming to Columbus.
He just so happens to be coming to Columbus while we're having the meetup, but he's not going.
Yeah.
So it's like a 5-hour drive from where he says he lives to Columbus.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't get it. What's the point of coming to Columbus if you're not gonna go to the meetup?
Yeah, and the day he's coming to Columbus just happens to be the day of the meetup.
Yeah.
Like, it's not... We don't have to make these huge leaps of logic to find threats in what you're doing, Joseph.
Yeah, not only that, when you make videos like, the drunken peasants won't touch me.
Yeah, you guys won't
They
be
won't
saying
speak
anything.
to me.
You guys won't say shit to me when I'm in Columbus. In Columbus on the 5th. Yeah, how could we ever construe that as a fucking threat?
Especially when he then goes on his Instagram and posts pictures of his gun, like on top of the Bible, like, yeah, your judgment is coming.
It's saying if God allows him to go, if God allows me to go,
I'll go. It's like, what?
It's like, no, it's up to you, Joseph.
How could we, they're saying I made threats. I didn't make no threats. It's like, yeah, you did. You made heavily implied threats.
Yep.
I mean, maybe it wouldn't be anything that would hold up in court, but it's pretty obvious to anyone what you're fucking saying.
You could make a gesture at somebody and have it be construed as a death threat in court. So I can guarantee you that if we were the type of people to pursue this type of thing, we could probably get him in a lot of fucking trouble just for the shit that he's done.
Yeah, maybe.
Joseph Fart Smelly.
And it's not like it'd be hard to find him either. Everybody knows his fucking name.
Joseph Martelli. He lives in Niagara Falls, or sometimes he says Buffalo. So it's somewhere in the New York area. Shouldn't be hard.
There is a Niagara Falls, New York.
Yeah,
that's
I know.
near Buffalo.
And I've looked up the address for a Joseph Martelli in Niagara Falls, New York. It's exceedingly easy to do. So I don't know if it's his, but it's not hard to find. So Joseph, I mean, if we wanted to serve you with a lawsuit, be pretty fucking easy to do.
Or tell the police that he's threatening.
Yeah,
us.
or tell the police on you. I wouldn't do it because I don't fucking take your threats the least bit seriously. I think you're a joke.
Well, especially if he is in New York, because they're one of the fucking tightest on what constitutes a criminal threat.
Neat.
So
yeah, that's true.
You might want to just shut your fucking mouth, Joseph.
That might be a smart thing to do. You might want to stay home, like I think you're planning on doing anyway, because I don't think you're coming anywhere near Columbus on the 5th. But you might want to just stay home and shut off the fucking webcam and stop being a retard.
Live more holy.
I was gonna say
more
he can say whatever he wants. Just stop recording your fucking threats to other people and sending it to them.
just. My friends tell me all the time, Joe, you're boring. Joe, so? I would rather be boring and trying to do the right thing than to live a life of wickedness and foolishness anymore.
Even your old friends say you're boring.
Yeah.
I mean, what does that say about you?
I mean, I gotta say, I don't really think Joseph is boring for the most part. Like, when he's doing this, he's kind of boring, but, like, I kind of find his little videos of him posting, like, 12-second rambles about nothing. Like, I'm eating a sandwich. Anyway, see you guys later. Like, I'll go through and watch all of those and be like, that was kind of entertaining just watching this guy's madness unfold before me.
Yeah.
But it's when you try to actually sound intelligent or have a point that it's like, ugh, this guy is horrible. Honestly, I like the angry retard Joseph Martelli rather than the trying to sound intelligent retard Joseph Martelli.
Yous don't even have any clue what I'm doing. So you want to make it your concern? No, come to Niagara Falls and talk to me face to face. But when you judge me before without
why are you
knowing
so
me,
hung up on
condemnation.
that? Why? What is what's your fetish for us being in the same place? Like, I don't need to come to Niagara Falls to tell you you're a retard. I'm perfectly capable of seeing that from here.
Well, it all plays into his what constitutes his thinly veiled threats, because the only time that I've ever heard people use that contextually is like, yeah, you wouldn't say nothing to my face because I'll kick your fucking ass. I'll kick your monkey ass. You come to Niagara Falls. Like, why else would we need to be sitting in the same fucking room with you? Every time it's been used that I can remember on the internet, especially, like, why don't you come on down to Fresno? Yeah.
Say it to my fucking face, bitch. Kill you.
Ignorance. Condemnation without investigation, without investigating who.
Oh, another one. Come to Berlin, micro dick.
Yeah.
I'll fight your regressive ass.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to Berlin. I'm gonna beat the shit out of AIU. Beat his fucking kangaroo fucking ass in. I don't give a shit.
Hold on, TJ. I thought you liked him.
I do like him. Doesn't mean I don't want to beat his ass.
Now TJ's fucking pulling a Joseph Martin.
Got a love-hate relationship with AIU.
You channel him,
Don't you know
TJ.
that? Sometimes I love him, sometimes I hate him.
TJ wants to fight people on the internet now. You're fucking becoming
I'm
an
gonna fight his ass.
internet tough guy, TJ.
It won't even be a fight. I'm just gonna sit on his ass. You know what I'm gonna do? I
bet you're gonna sit on him.
I'm
TJ.
just gonna wait for the Muslims to inevitably rape and kill him.
Yeah, well,
like the bitch that he is.
If you listen to him, that should be any day now.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna happen.
He's in constant threat of rape.
He's scared.
It's
He's
probably
terrified
happening right now.
His whole thing is like, he told me, like, people from Ohio have no business talking about Islam. It's like, because I have to act. Like, basically, what you're telling me is you're not adequately scared and compromised. You're a fucking idiot.
There are plenty of Muslims that live in the area we live in.
Yeah, and I'm not. Guess what? I'm not shaking in my britches over them.
Well, you
fucking
should be.
bitch.
You should be.
But anyway, yeah, I mean, AIU's all right sometimes, but other times he just drives me up the wall. He's so annoying.
Love-hate relationship, TJ.
Yeah, I have mixed feelings.
Love you, AIU. I hate you.
I don't know, TJ. I could have swore I saw a tweet where you called his fans racist.
Yeah.
You fucking white
They are
piece of
racist.
shit.
I don't give a shit. Fuck
You're a
them.
white guilt piece of
Fuck those little flying monkey bitches. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit, yo.
You don't?
Yeah, just like Joseph Martelli don't give a shit.
Who I am. You don't know nothing about
Fight me, Joseph.
If I didn't confess nothing to these people, Brett, what would they even know? I could have started YouTube just writing my poems and just been like, I couldn't even use my life. I could have used, well, we can't use their life because their lives are boring. That's why they stalk and troll and be nobodies. They can't produce any content. I mean,
This
come on
is
now,
like,
look at them.
This
I
is
mean, really,
a total
Brett.
lack of self-awareness.
Yep.
This is like disturbing. Like, they stalk and follow me and have nothing better to do. It's like, that's what you do.
I
That's
have no
everyone that
idea. Like,
you're
this is
opposed
just
to.
that same Brett Keane. Like, why does this happen to so many of the internet's trolls? Like this projection thing. Why is it there's so many people out there that they're aware of their own faults, but only in others who actually don't have those faults?
Because he's so, and my theory is they're so used to being like just in their own minds that they think that like they're actually convinced that they're good people. Like I'm just going out there making these innocent little videos, and they came and picked on me.
No, the truth is that it's hard to turn the lens inward. Like that takes some fortitude to actually look at yourself and to apply your criticisms evenly when it comes to yourself. That takes some doing, and people like Brett Keane don't have that. They don't have the willpower necessary to look at themselves and to realize that they are the source of everything wrong in their lives.
And it's the same is true for Joseph Martelli.
Yep, absolutely the same thing.
Yeah.
Can we really look at these trolls and these even amazing atheists and the drunken peasants and those people? They're so boring and dull.
Yeah,
Like,
we're
I don't
clearly
understand
boring.
how these people can
We run a
sit
successful
through
podcast
their
3 days a
podcasts.
week
There's
with
no
thousands
way.
of people watching.
The 5,213 people watching now are
Yeah.
here because they're bored out of their fucking minds.
Bored out of their fucking skulls.
They just don't even know what to do.
You know
with
what?
themselves.
If they are bored, it's probably because we're playing so much of this video.
Yeah.
No,
Like,
no.
if you-
the arbiter of entertainment has spoken, Joseph Martelli, and he has declared us officially boring. So we're
Joseph,
boring.
okay, so let's just be clear here. Our show, reviewing news and watching crazy videos on the internet, boring.
Yep.
Your show, where you disclose your current choice of sandwich and show off the sidewalks in your city,
and ramble in your mother's
riveting,
basement.
amazing entertainment. Okay.
Yeah.
Just clarifying what's good and what's not.
I'll tell you, Joseph Martelli videos that I did watch all the way through that I thought were entertaining were the ones that he made early on his channel, where he talks about how he used to suck sissy boy dick behind the porn store. Now he pretends that he was just joking about that, but there was nothing in those videos. It's the same thing with Brett Keane going, oh yeah, that was a satire. Like, a satire of what? Now, you weren't joking, Joseph. You used to go back behind porn stores and let sissy boys slob your fucking knob. If you go back to talking about that, that's entertainment, man. So talk more about like how you used to get your dick sucked behind the porn shop.
You'll win Paul's ego as a fucking sub.
I'll subscribe.
I'll subscribe too.
We all will.
Yep.
I want to hear these stories. Tell us in as much detail as possible.
Well, and make sure you highlight how you're different now, though.
Yeah.
How you used to like dudes sucking your dick, but now Jesus has burned all of that out of you.
Yeah, let us know. We'll watch.
Yeah.
I could sit through that much foolishness.
Okay.
So thank you very much, though, for the video, Brett.
Get ready for the backstab, Joseph.
5,
Get ready, it's coming.
22. In everything, give thanks, for this is the will
All
of
right.
God.
Yeah.
All right.
No thanks.
Moving on. Oh, here's another good one. We're not going to go through this whole video. We'll just watch probably 10 minutes or so, and you guys can give your opinions on it. All right.
Sounds good.
All right, here we go.
Whoa.
Funny thing just happened to me. I spent the last 25 minutes
Is it
talking
frozen?
to my webcam.
Yeah, it looks like it. I don't know why.
And then I
Hold
found
on.
out it wasn't on.
All right, I guess we'll just listen to it.
Those of you who
All
don't
right.
make YouTube videos
Audio
will never
only,
know
I
what
guess.
that feels like.
Yeah.
It's a special feeling.
It
you
is.
know, that does
Anyway.
happen.
It does happen.
Yeah, that is a bad. That is not a good. That's not a good feel. It is not a good.
It's funny to see how Case is still like his quality is still like circa 2006, 2007.
It's an utterly unique feeling, too. He is right about that. Like, it doesn't feel like losing anything else because you know you can never have it again, you know? Like, it's just gone.
By his own doing, though.
Let's get this question answer session started.
All right.
Oh, you thought I was going to do it tomorrow or next week? No, we're doing this today. This is my day off, guys. We're getting some stuff done. So to everybody that didn't
Hulk Hogan has really let himself go.
Yeah.
Man, what happened to
your day off from sitting around doing
It either
nothing?
looks. I thought I was gonna go with a '70s porn star that someone locked in a cage for a month.
That could be bars in the back. Look.
Yeah,
That's an interesting stash you got going on there, Case.
yeah, it's kind of nice. I like it. I don't know. It kind of it works for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have pegged you as a dude that could sport the fucking big burly biker Fu Manchu and soul patch combo, but you wear it well.
ask a question yet? Sorry, sit and spin, guys. The early birds are getting the worm.
Yeah.
So let's refresh the page and get the very latest comments. Here we go. Epic Lulz King says, miss the old fake Sagan.
Oh, you're just going to read all the comments on your video?
Well, that makes one of us, because I don't.
Oh, wow.
These are comments awaiting approval? What the heck? I didn't set my thing up for approval. That means I have to go through and approve every I want them to be automatically approved.
Yeah, this is the sort of thing you figure
I'll
out
deal with
before
this
you
later.
film the video.
You know this Google Plus thing, don't get me started.
The old fake Sagan would have figured all this shit out before hitting record, I think.
But that he's disowned that fake Sagan. The fake Sagan that like gives enough of a fuck to get his shit together before he does the video. That fake Sagan is dead.
Guys, the new fake Sagan, he figures out all the weird technical shit live on cam.
That's just how he does it.
And he's got a Fu Manchu, so I've reinvented myself again.
I'm remembering how much I hated his voice watching this video. It's just like, it just brings me back.
I like his voice.
You like his voice?
I do too. It's distinctive, man.
I gotta say so.
It's distinctive, but no, I don't like his voice. I can't stand it.
Anyway,
I
Epic
like your
Wellskin says,
deviated
"Miss the
septum
old
ass
fake
voice,
Sagan."
bitch. That's fine.
Yeah, that's you. That's you, man. I don't.
Yeah.
Zarash says, "Smooth. Welcome
sorry.
back."
Fell
Thank
asleep
you,
for a
Zarash.
second.
And by the way,
Jesus.
everybody who's been
I never thought, you know, you held a gun to my head at one point. And I'm literally falling asleep listening to you talk.
Wow.
I mean, that's sad.
Yeah.
You gave me one of the most terrifying moments of my life. I still remember, like, the look in your crazy drunk eyes as you held the gun that you just told me before was loaded with hollow points to my head. And you're like, you scared now? And I'm like, yeah. And now I'm fucking falling asleep listening to you talk. Jesus, Case, come on. Bring the old fake Sagan back.
asking for my old stuff. This is the guy.
Yeah.
This is him.
Oh.
ZuraSsh.
Well,
If he doesn't have it,
R.I.P. Any
it's
chance
gone.
you had it entertaining
I used to
anybody,
have
I guess?
Hard drives with my old videos on them.
Yeah.
No longer. Those are gone. So if
Those
he
are
doesn't
gone.
have it, it's
Put him out with my piss.
gone down the memory hole.
Oh, God.
Sounds like you vaped.
Yeah.
Puppy Sauce says, "You look like True Detective." Well, I should. I was on that show. Did you guys ever see the episode where Woody Harrelson and Matthew McConaughey are like at this tent revival thing, and like the preacher is the dude from Boardwalk Empire? I'm in that scene, so look for me.
Cool. Neat.
Tommy from the Bronx says, "Yo, bro, I sent you a message.
Okay.
The atheist thing, not being one, doesn't change my view on you.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to know, what have you been doing? How the fuck is life treating you? Miss me, lol." Yeah, I feel bad, Tommy, about the message thing. I asked you to send me a private message. I can't figure out how to get into my private messages, man.
Well, that's a pretty
Ever
common
since
problem,
they
actually.
revamped
Yeah,
the layout
they're
of
hard to
YouTube,
find.
Google Plus,
YouTube now, Case. They don't really. The private messages thing is like not really much of a feature anymore. They kind of like hid them, and it takes like an hour to find. So no one even looks at them anymore.
I don't think that he's very tech savvy at this point. It seems like he's just operating on YouTube, as it was 6 years ago.
Yeah. Well, it looks. Yeah. That's yeah, pretty much.
Time warp.
Took me like an hour to figure out how to sign into my own account.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's bizarre. That should
So if
not
some
take that line.
kind Samaritan in the audience wants to leave it in the comments and tell me how to access my own message box,
I wish we
I'd
could.
appreciate it.
Yeah, I don't know
even
either.
where it is.
Yeah, me neither. I know it's still around. I just don't. It's like a
So I'm glad your
labyrinth
view
trying to
on me
find
hasn't
it.
changed, Tommy. What have you been doing? Tommy, I can't go into too much detail about that for obvious reasons.
No.
I don't want to dox myself on the internet.
Okay.
Especially being the somewhat notorious figure that I am.
Okay, let's just
You can talk about what you've been doing without telling people where you live and shit. You can give some general idea. You're not working for the fucking CIA, Case.
Not only that, this notorious figure shit. I mean, no one gives a shit anymore.
Yeah.
Maybe back in the day, some people cared
In the
about
same way that Brett Keane is a notorious figure. I mean, that sounds a little insulting, but I mean, no, you're not. You don't hold the same weight that you used to. And this video is not. It's not great, man. It's not.
Well, I mean, Paul, you've told us on several occasions. I mean, like, and you made videos that pretty much bared your fucking soul, but people did not have your information.
No, dude. Like, I've talked about, like, openly that I worked for a school district. I lived in a shitty town in Central California. People might have known, like, oh, maybe that's Madera, but like, I never got a pizza delivered to my house. Nobody showed up to shoot me. You know, like you can talk a little bit about your life. You're not in the witness protection program case. Well, maybe he is.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
My new name is Rafe.
I mean, obviously
McQuaid.
not. I mean, this fucking dude is making shitty YouTube videos again.
Maybe Case can change his name to like Ezekiel Plumbo and be like the thinnest of the Plumbo clan.
Dagwood Plumbo.
Dagwood. I could see that actually. Yeah.
So I'd rather keep information like that to a minimum. I don't even really want people to know what time zone I'm in.
Okay.
All right.
Fair enough.
Just because you're paranoid.
When you ask me what I've been doing, what you're really asking is how am I doing, right? Doing good. Doing good, Tom. How you doing?
I'm doing good, but I don't want anyone to know what time zone I'm in.
And did I miss you?
Central Time, huh? Finally.
I mean, how much of a
hack the mainframe?
Yeah.
It's like, who the fuck is like, ooh, now I know he's in Central Time.
Yep.
Ooh, we're zeroing in on Case's location.
This is a guy that always claimed to be a badass too. It's like, dude, you don't want anyone to know what time zone you're in. you're so fucking bad, but like, don't tell me what fucking time zone this is, dude. Because that really fucking narrows it down.
Aren't you afraid that some sleuth might identify the wood used in your house and use it to pinpoint your geographic location?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
That door looks like mahogany. That's only used in the...
I don't know, you know. I'm just saying, you know, there's probably enough clues in this fucking one frame that we're looking at for a Sherlock Holmesian level case hater to fucking track
really
you down.
wanted to track him down, they could do it. There's enough about him out there, they could do it.
Yeah, I mean, like, his name is known. I'm not going to repeat it here because I'm not going to dox or whatever, but it's out there for anyone who wants to fucking find the damn thing.
Oh, yeah, all his info's out there for the most
I mean, anybody could find this fuck if they really fucking wanted to, unless he's just like, I live off the grid in the woods now.
I doubt it.
I'm surprised Case even believes in time zones, you know?
Yeah. I just want to kind of like hear his rationale for being not being an atheist.
Yeah, I kind of do too.
Like,
Yeah,
I'm hoping.
let's see if he gets to that at any point in this hour and 18-minute video.
Rambling,
Let's
nonsensical.
have a tour of that Kaczynski-like place you are inhabiting, says Napalm Tomahawk. Let's not. And I'm not myth for you making that request. You're within your rights to ask, but the answer is no. For the same reasons I just said.
No one could see where I live.
All right.
Jesus.
It really adds some mystique when I pretend I care if people know what time zone I live in. Nope, I would take you on a quick tour of my house, because honestly, that would probably be more fucking interesting than what this video has been so far. Like, Case, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody wants to find you. Nobody's gonna find you.
Found the stuff with my address on it. I'm not going to pan the camera around this whole place. That's asking for trouble. I'd have to be as stupid as everybody thinks I am to do that.
Oh my god.
Napalm Tomahawk says, not an atheist. You must have gotten your hands on the spirit molecule, perhaps. Beyond Written Words says, title means big return. Yeah, whatever. Oh, you figured out how to use Google Translate. Good for you. Dark Knight Gnome D says...
I've heard Fake Sagan at some point say that the most insipid shit in the world is YouTube comments. And now he's doing an entire video of him reading YouTube comments. This is not a reinvention case. This is not progress. This is a regression to something unwatchable. Like, I know you're probably like, whatever, like, it sounds like you're hinting at maybe having taken some DMT and you discovered the fucking reality of the universe. Well, it's made your fucking videos suck. Like, this is bad. This is not a good video. And you would have watched this and gone, oh, God, this is fucking unwatchable. I can hear you criticizing this.
That was the old Fake Sagan.
That's right. Oh yeah,
he's dead now.
He's dead to me.
The old interesting Fake Sagan that makes videos that are watchable and funny. He's dead.
Now it's boring reads fucking comments, Case.
Okay. All right. Let's give this maybe.
Says hi
I
as
don't
well.
know.
Well, hello.
He's
to
shaking
both
off the rust.
Hello.
Maybe. Shaking
Scotty
off the
Rules
rust.
33 says, interesting look you have.
Scotty Rules
so
33.
Are you living in the Russian Federation? Why are you not an atheist anymore? thoughts, concerns
All right, here we
about
go.
world events of today, NSA, Snowden, Russia taking over the Ukraine territories, list of topics.
Oh, Jesus.
discussed.
That's a lot of
Ooh,
fucking
boy.
questions.
That's a mouthful.
You asked a mouthful. So
oh,
we're going to save you for last, because that's gonna
Save you
take-
for last?
Oh God!
The astounding agnostic.
Yeah.
No, okay. This video's done.
You just took the single most interesting thing about this video and put it at the end of a bunch more unwatchable shit.
The chat room is saying 38 minutes in is where that is.
We can try it.
I want to point out that this video is 1 hour and 18 minutes long.
Oh my God! I can't imagine sitting through an hour and 18 minutes of this.
Yeah. How long? How much have we sat through now?
4 or 5, maybe.
Ugh. Oh man, it felt a lot longer than that. Let's see.
I mean, maybe 10. Yeah, that's 34. Keep going a little bit. Keep going. Keep going there.
Yeah.
Right in there somewhere. Yeah, that's 38:28. So.
All right, here we go. Let's see what happens.
I know this might be challenging to a lot of you.
Okay.
Or you just think I'm crazy.
I hope so. I hope something
I'm
about
okay
this
with
video is challenging other than just watching it.
Jeez,
And I only...
I'm sorry, dude. This
You know,
is
why did I
sad.
even go off on that tangent? How does that have any pertinence? Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it has no bearing on what I'm about to explain, but I feel that it's relevant somehow. So, the first inkling that I had that there might be a creator was when I was contemplating neuroscience and the hard problem of consciousness.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you're not familiar with what that is, there's a Wikipedia article. Hard problem of consciousness.
Yeah.
But to give you the Cliff's Notes version, essentially the hard problem of consciousness asks, through what process do our sensory experiences of the external world acquire qualia? What is qualia? That's a little difficult to explain. Qualia is the essence of an experience. Why does red look like red, right? Why does blue look like blue? Why do we feel that good things are good and bad?
Qualia is more like looking at red and saying red symbolizes passion.
Yeah, qualia would be like going somewhere where you smell a certain smell that reminds you of your grandmother.
Yeah, like that's qualia. And, you know, he's basically, this is boiling down to we can't explain consciousness, therefore it came from God.
Right.
Apparently the fake Sagan who knew what God of the gaps was is also dead.
Yeah.
I mean, this is just a basic, shitty God of the Gaps argument. We don't know some shit, therefore came from Jesus.
Just wait, Brett Keane. He's gonna find out about this. And then he's gonna try to get fake Sagan to bash you because you should have stopped him
I can almost
loading the gun.
The old fake Sagan would have been making a video already based on what we've said so far, but who knows if the new fake Sagan will just do another.
I mean, I'm not even trying to be mean to him. Honestly, Paul's coming across meaner than I am.
Yeah, and you know what? Let me qualify my fucking meanness. The time that I was like talking with Case on a semi-regular basis, if I made a video that he thought was shit, he was the first one to say it. I didn't hear it through the fucking grapevine. He didn't talk shit behind my back. He'd come out in fact, I think one of the last times he and I interacted was him tearing down a video that I made. I didn't hold that against him, and I'm sorry. Case, I'm not trying to be a fucking dick. You and I were cool back then, and I consider us cool now, but this video is fucking awful. It's really bad. Bad in a way that makes it hard to watch. And it's weird seeing you make a video like that because you have such a knowledge of what makes somebody watchable. You're the ultimate fucking hype man for yourself. And it's complete, you can't expect maybe that's what's happening. Maybe I'm just not accepting of your new subdued persona.
Paul is actually offended. You can tell he's actually, I think, from my perspective, you're offended and dismayed that he's fallen so far.
I remember one time when me and Paul were having our, 1 week conversation in the backyard of our LA fucking thing.
Yeah.
There was that moment when Paul was like, TJ, why can't you just do videos like you used to in the old days, man?
Yeah.
Just the rawness and the passion. And I basically very clinically explained to Paul why videos aren't like that anymore. And he just kind of hung his head yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
But you know, like
Paul's a relic.
This really legitimately what we're watching here. I'm not going to go so far as to say it's sad, because it wasn't like Case was ever like a brilliant entertainer, but it is kind of strange that someone who used to have a pretty good sense of how to entertain a crowd.
There was a fire and a passion in Case, and he looks so extinguished.
Now it's just like,
I'm scared someone knows my time
Dude,
zone.
he's
'cause they
muted.
might come at
He's a
me.
fucking muted shell of himself.
And I believe in God now because, qualia. You can't explain
Can't explain that.
Tide goes in, tide goes out. Feelings go in, feelings go out. You can't explain that. Bill O'Reilly level logic from someone you used to respect. So,
That's exactly it, though.
It's like, whatever.
It's
Come
like,
on.
look, I'm not saying Case was God's gift to fucking YouTube, but I enjoyed watching his videos back in the day.
I think like watching people like this kind of scares you and I, because we're like, holy shit, everything that was like good about them is extinguished.
It doesn't really scare me because of the conversation you and I had, the brief conversation yesterday about how we know, like, I've made videos that will never see the light of day, so have you.
Yeah.
Like, we clearly have some measure of, like, entertainment savvy to know that, like, okay, this is watchable. People might chuckle at this. Like, I don't even know if Case watched this. If he did, I can't see why it got uploaded, because it's just bad.
This isn't the same Case. It's obvious.
It's
Case,
not.
It's on his one of his older channels.
I mean, sure. I'm sure. I'm just saying, like, the spirit of Case is gone. This is no longer the same person. It's pretty clear.
Yeah.
The piss and vinegar has done run dry.
Yeah, that's an understatement.
Yeah, let's move on.
All right. Yeah, we got time for about one more segment. Oh, you know what I'm going to do?
What?
Here we go.
Wesley?
Shut up, Wesley.
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 All right.
Yuck.
Oh, boy.
Ladies, I'm Wheaton. I'm here to mansplain to you everything that is wrong with Star Wars Rogue One, starting with the female protagonist. Who am I supposed to identify with in this movie? It's bad enough.
Well, I don't think Will Wheaton would have any trouble identifying with a female.
Yeah, especially, when he was Wesley Crusher.
Like the first 3 seasons of TNG, I thought you were the ship's bitch.
Little girl.
It's like,
Little girl.
Who's that chick?
Please fly the ship.
Who's that chick with the dyke cut, huh?
It's
a
nice
guy,
sweater,
I
little
guess.
girl. Why does anyone even pay attention to Will Wheaton? Like, he seems to have found this like tiny corner of the internet where people actually still give a shit. He's like just wrung his fame as much as fucking possible. Like, it's to like the fucking rind now.
Hey, remember me? I was unwatchable on Star Trek. Wow, you were. Yeah.
I'm a terrible actor. Remember
Cool.
me? A terrible child actor too.
Yeah, he for a while there, he had some like nerd cred or whatever. Like people were like talking about Will Wheaton again, and then he took a hard left at SJW Town, and like it's just he's been in the sewer ever since. This is awful. This is another video that. Did you watch this, Will?
Wait, you assume Will, like, at least with Case, we know at one time he had that filter. With Will Wheaton, I mean, like...
I don't know, dude. I remember, like, before he became a super hyper-feminist, there were people that were like, oh, Will Wheaton made a cool video about something. Like, now it's just... Ugh.
Yeah, no one's looking at this like, this is a great video.
No.
That we had to wait however long it is we had to wait for Star Wars The Force Awakens to come out, but they told us that Luke Skywalker was going to be in it. He didn't even talk, spoiler alert, and then Han Solo was in it, but he dies, spoiler alert, and we have to spend the entire rest of the movie looking at a woman who's fully clothed. How am I supposed to care about anything that happens in that movie when there's nothing in it for me to jerk off?
Spoiler alerts work, but you put it before, so
it's
just to point that out.
It's part of his hilarious.
I know.
It's the shtick.
It's part of his hilarious hijinks.
His shtick is not.
I know. I've heard a lot of this. I've heard a lot of these.
So this lame derivative argument that's already been made by a million other people. Will Wheaton comes. Let's see. When did Star Wars come out? December. It's fucking May now. So good job, good timing. We've already heard all your lame arguments.
And in most of Star Wars, Princess Leia isn't even wearing a bra, which, last time I checked, was empowering feminists. These things are ruining my childhood. They're taking everything that mattered to me and they're fisting it. Oh, look, hey, look, here, there's more for you. There's
Wow.
What?
I'm being triggered. I'm being triggered by this fisting joke, by the way.
Well, TJ, you and Will have something in
That
common.
little offhand
TJ.
remark was funnier than his entire video.
I know.
That's great.
You're trying real hard, Will. Anybody that uses the term mansplaining unironically is automatically an asshole. That's how I categorize people.
That's Ghostbusters! But that's okay. Maybe Rogue One is going to change that, so I'm going to put it on. And terrific! Another female protagonist. Maybe.
Like, this is really how good of an actor he is. I just want to point this out. This is him acting.
It's like he channels a neckbeard. That's exactly how we talk and what we talk about.
Does this have to do with the fucking Ghostbusters trailer? Is he trying
Probably.
to because both of these other movies, Star Wars and Rogue One, have been incredibly well received.
Yeah, I mean, like if you go to the Rogue One trailer, there's not like it's not like Ghostbusters where there's a huge outpouring of thumbs down. There's like 400,000 thumbs up and like 20,000 thumbs down.
I would say there's a ton of anticipation.
It's a pretty good margin, and I want to see it. I'm a fucking neckbeard that gets called a misogynist by retards like you. Hell, I'm blocked by you on Twitter for being a misogynist piece of shit, and I want to see Rogue One, so fuck you.
Star Wars just doesn't care about men.
Right.
Is what I would say if I was a complete.
There's a green screen behind him. You could fucking make anything behind him right now.
Oh, yeah.
That's such a golden opportunity.
Why?
People, go download this video and put shit behind him that is like put dicks flying around.
Yes.
Just fucking put dudes jacking off.
Find the most misogynist thing
put a
that
slave
you can
master
find.
whipping him.
Yeah, I don't care. Put something behind
Whip
him.
Will.
Moron. Here's the deal.
Drop the
boys.
fucking mic.
Star Wars The Force Awakens
didn't
ruin Star Wars. George Lucas ruined Star Wars with the Star Wars prequels, specifically a little movie called The Phantom Menace. Representation.
Wow, I would argue all of them.
What a bold statement.
Yeah, shocking.
And yet again, more derivative fucking drivel. You know, fucking late to the party, Will. Hey guys, the prequels suck. Oh, I'm edgy.
You never heard someone say that opinion before, have you?
Yeah.
Jar Jar Binks was annoying. Congratulations, Will.
Film, television, media really matters. It is awesome that something as beloved as Star Wars has strong, positive, non-sexualized female leads that young girls can get excited about and emulate and grow up to be like. As white dudes, if you have a problem with that, you know where you can go? Literally anywhere in entertainment.
Just white dudes?
Yeah.
So if a black dude has a problem with it, he's justified because he's black?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. If a black dude's like, man, I don't want to look at a bitch this whole goddamn time. Man, fucking Star Wars is supposed to be about dudes.
She don't even have her titties out of nothing.
Well, sir, that's okay. You are in. I am not entitled to speak about your experience. So, you know.
According to intersectionality, I must now give the floor to you.
Even though I find what you're saying to be sexist, I would be racist to criticize it.
Yeah,
so
it's the dudes that
you've checkmated me.
The dudes that use the term mansplaining are the ones that I would say spend the most time fucking mansplaining.
Video game, pick a movie, pick a television show, pick the news. Oh, or go to fucking Congress because we run everything. If you don't like it in Star Wars, too fucking bad. You'll get over it.
Yeah.
I'm Will Wheaton, and you've been mansplaining.
You probably will.
Back to you, ladies.
Why is it that only girls can look up to these characters? I don't understand this idea like, oh, you know, this is a character girls can look up to. It's like, why can't little boys can look up to her too? Doesn't matter.
I'm just going to play it one more time because it's so awesome.
Yeah, do it.
Wesley?
Yep.
A better time in Will Wheaton's life.
Shut up, Wesley.
Yeah! Dr. Crusher crushing your fucking face.
Shut up, Wesley. Shut up, Wesley. Shut up, Wesley. Shut up, Wesley.
Whack!
Shut up, Wesley. Shut up, Wesley.
Whack! I love that shit.
Yeah, they were right all the way back then, Will. You need to shut the fuck up, please.
Yeah, they know. They already know.
Just stop talking, Will. Just stop.
I'm Will Wheaton. I'm the greatest. I played myself on Big Bang Theory. Back to you, ladies.
This is funny. My shtick is funny.
Fucking Will Wheaton.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, you suck. Will.
So, are we going to do a post show?
I don't know. Should we check our thumbs up to see if we're doing that, whatever it was we said we were going to
I
do?
don't think it's going to happen. Let's see. We're at 3,000.
Yep, okay. Well, end of the show. Yeah, we'll see you in the post show,
y'all
guys.
failed.
See you in the post show, motherfuckers.
You must go to the
Alright.
post show.
The post show. All right.